Great start.
Wonderful start. Welcome, everyone.
I heard it.
Audio is good then. I can take it then. All right. Welcome everybody to the channel Dragons Like Cats. I am Dragons Like Cats, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Just a day behind, as we bring you episode 22, Durgeddin's Door. With me tonight we have our tiefling wizard Casimir. We have our human paladin Belvin.
Harry?
We have the Asimir druid Ikram, or Bearkram once he's in.
Good bunch, eh?
Yeah, they are. And we have our Tabaxi rogue Sandstorm.
I'm a cat.
That was the worst fucking timing.
Oh,
I was taking a big mouthful of cupcake.
I think it's your fault, your timing. Don't think you can blame.
For some reason I was just like, he won't say me first. I have time.
You've had all afternoon. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Eat that muffin. You could have that muffin for breakfast, mate.
I didn't have, I only just got it actually. Dancy brought it home.
Oh, you're ridiculous.
All these excuses.
She works at a
Alright.
bakery. She works at a bakery.
Okay.
Does she really?
So,
Yeah, just
oh, I
fast.
didn't know that.
That's why I'm getting fat.
So, regardless
Uh-huh.
of Luke's diet.
That's my excuse anyway.
Oh yeah. So, regardless of that, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons in our own kind of little homebrew campaign, mixed in with a bit of Tyranny of Dragons. As the party has been tasked, or basically forced by this dragon within the Mayor of the Dead to carry out a contract basically for him, where this dragon wants the party to go into this mountain, this old abandoned dwarven hold at the very bottom, where a young black dragon dwells, and to kill that black dragon. This ancient black dragon Voragamantha dropped them at the very top of the mountain peak towards the mountain door entrance that had become overrun with orcs. After a lot of combat and some great work by everyone on stealth checks, by the way, the party got through the orcs and managed to rescue a couple of grey-skinned dwarves, who then led them down into the lower chambers of the mountain, where they came across a adamantine and brass-plated door with mechanisms, what looked to be levers that were missing, and also a bit of dwarven script on the doors. As the party needed to go find the key, the grey dwarfs let them know that their party that they were with, the scouting legion that they came up here with, to search through the catacombs of this old destroyed dwarven hold. The party made their way down, and heading in through the rest of the hold, found a spiral staircase by a rushing river and followed that down. As they explored a bit of a broken wooden door, they found an empty storeroom, and then next to that, a full storeroom full of mold and dust and broken crates. And Belvin found a platinum-plated mirror. After that, they continued on down and came into contact with an underground tentacle rock monster called a roper that nearly tore Ikram to shreds if it wasn't for some happy-go-lucky...
Bitch, please, I turned him to shreds.
Oh, snap!
Only
Wonderful.
after I saved you.
Yeah, basically.
Whatever.
Just carrying you.
Carrying the team.
Just imagine you with like a bear on your shoulder now, just like, fuck. You're so fat.
I regret my decision.
Out of the guts of that creature, you found a few gems and a magical ring. You guys then found this massive hammer called the key that the grey-skinned dwarves were referring to. That is apparently has the same hexagonal shaft as the handles of the mechanisms on the door in the level above. You guys decided to pack it in for the night, closing the big main doors to this old, in this old abandoned, what look to be prison cells. You guys set up for the night, cleaned your clothes, dusted everything off, locked the door and set up your spells, and then attuned to some magical items you found. After a brief interruption throughout the night, you guys all wake up through just natural progression of the body clocks working. What some of you stir before the others. Belvin, you instantly come to, as you awake, you just come straight to darkness. As your sight in this dark, blank hallway is completely gone, as there is no light source.
Oh, wouldn't that suck?
I light a torch.
If only you had someone that could give you the dark vision.
As you take a bit of time getting the torch out, preparing. It's pretty moist within this carved, smooth stone walled and floored chamber. But you managed to get it lit after a bit of time using the flint, some oil, and tinder strike. You illuminate the room, and you're able to see again. The flame, it's warm, it's nice, it's inviting, especially after spending basically all night in your bedroll and sleeping. Just the warmth of fire is just soothing. It brings that pleasure. It makes you, sitting around that campfire, but you're holding in your hands this little bit of flame, this bit of warmth that just invigorates. I can vouch for that. Yes, Shuggy Pixels is D&D daddy. You have no idea.
Dungeons and
100%
daddies.
confirmed.
Look, when I'm older and have kids, I'm going to start a D&D group called Daddies and Dragons.
No, Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, far out. Are you going to play D&D with your kids?
Yeah.
Is that what it's going to be?
I'm going to invite other dads to bring their kids along, and then we'll all play Dungeons and Dragons. Be wonderful.
That's nice.
Be wonderful.
But instead, what we do, we use our kids as our tokens.
The minions.
We dress them up and throw them in the backyard. That's an idea. Patent pending. So, we are also playing this game for the Movember Foundation as well this month, as you can see, and also see on our fantastic
Oh, very well.
paladin, Belvin.
Bruh.
And also Luke's.
No mention.
Oh, yeah. No,
It's just hard to see 'cause the lighting.
I was getting to it.
Bruh.
As the funds from the donations will go to world-class programs in areas of prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and poor mental health. And you can scroll down below to choose from a list, from a menu of what you want to donate. But please don't feel pressured into doing anything if you don't want to. It's all for fun and games, and those donations can affect how the game's played. So just scrolling down, have a look and dooply-doop down below, and there's a nice little menu there if you feel so charitable.
And the Discord.
Oh, we also have a Discord link down below there, so if you want to join that, please feel free to just give it a quick click, and we'll get into tonight's game.
Can I please shop at this menu? Are you the shopkeep?
What?
Well, yeah, if you are going to donate, just tell me what you're going to donate and what you'd like to give our wonderful players and party.
There's some good treats that haven't even been used yet, like natural ones towards us.
How many are there stocked up? Like 2 or more?
There are
They
two
got
natural
on sale.
ones.
There's too many now.
There are 2 natural ones against the party.
Still just waiting for that to happen.
Glory.
It's like in 20
probably
episodes we forget about it.
hardcore,
Last boss.
Okay, so as this light illuminates this chamber that he's in, Casimir, you stir instantly. Though you're not really affected by the warmth of the torch, within the darkness of the chamber, the light just pierces through your eyelids, and just that warm redness comes over your eyelids as you open it up, and the light just kind of flickers and blinds you for a moment as your eyes adjust to it. You can still hear the passage of the stream out in the chamber beyond as you stir to. There's a few little drips of water coming off the ceiling just from the moisture within the cavern and the chamber.
So we've had our long rest. So now we have the key. That corpse didn't have anything else on it. The one in the last cell, did it? It was just the key.
There was a key and there was a whistle around his neck.
Did we even look at the whistle? I don't remember.
You
I
did
don't remember
not.
it mentioned. I'll go and have a look at that.
You get up and just instantly, it's just like, oh, there was something you go in, you have a look around his neck.
Be right back.
There seems to be a crystal white sort of whistle that's just been carved. You're not too sure if it's ice or some sort of other material.
I'm intrigued.
Make an investigation check.
It's not made of like a gem or something, is it? Because I got jeweler's kit proficiency.
Oh, from that, then yeah, you do know it's cut from a transparent crystal, and it kind of resembles a tiny dragon curled up like a snail. But it's unfamiliar to you what sort of dragon it is. It's not one of the chromatics or metallics that you've studied through your draconic studies. It looks like a very rare breed.
But it's quite obviously a dragon.
Oh yeah, it's got the wings curled back, both arms out front, and a very slender, long head where you blow into its maw.
Can I feel any like magic coming from it?
Make an Arcana check.
$30.
Yes, you can. You can sense. You see magical. You see engraved on it dwarven runes of that kind of give off a faint aura of magic, but it also from those runes gives off a fairly potent necromancy vibe.
Well, I'll take it with me to inspect and maybe investigate it later. I don't want to do anything potentially risky where we are.
Okay. So while I'm doing this, the rest of you awaken as well. Belvin's woken up. Assuming he's gotten out his wonderful rations, and he's eating away at that while the rest of you wake up as well.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
your-
gnawing on some rations.
What's your morning ritual, guys?
Mage armor. Eat food.
Eat
Coffee.
food, inspect gear,
Have lots of
get
coffee.
ready to go.
Yeah, you also know that once you wake up and you've gotten had a bite to eat, had a bit of bit of water down in you, you remember, oh crap, that sludge melted some of my armor, and you do have that -1 penalty to your armor class.
I did see that.
So, you know it's going to take a little bit of time to fix that. It'll probably take an hour of your time to get that happening.
What's the spell called that can give people dark vision? Can't find it.
Dark vision. Ah,
literally-
yes. Death
I
Unbounded.
literally
it
got
is.
the same tabaxi obsession 3 weeks in a row. How the
What is it?
Pushing
pushing things off tables? It's
It's just must be this place.
There's been no tables though.
no table.
There's been a whole bunch of crates.
Yeah.
Technicalities. It must be tables. It's only tables.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and be like, oi, Ikram,
I can't even see the spell. I thought, did it get?
you should cast Dark Vision on me, so we can get moving.
Kyle, what level spell is it?
Second level spell.
It's not there for some reason.
I know for a fact it is in your spell list for the druid. But
It's bloody not, mate.
But it might not be on. It might not be on the. Because remember, you have access to your entire spell
Yeah.
list. So
I'm just wondering because I
Or
thought
you-
I had it on.
Fuck,
Yeah.
druids have it good.
Yeah, I don't need a bloody little fucking cube to get through life.
Or a spell book.
He
We
just needs his bark.
Yeah, you just need...
So dark vision, just let me bring it up.
My bark's better than your bite, mate.
Whew.
I can definitely say that your bark is not good in any way, shape, or form. It tastes like shit.
Bit of salt and pepper, mate.
Salt and pepper bark.
I came out of your place once, mate. It was not too bad.
Nope, we did the same thing at the same time.
Pretty sure you were frothing at the mouth.
There you go. All right. Yep. So
Just
you
give it
can.
to me. Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I was just looking for it. So yeah, I got dark vision now.
You do. Oh, he does.
You've
Also-
always had dark vision.
I just
Also,
go. I
you
go
just
up to
cast it on
Velvet
yourself.
and just be like,
Double the dark.
I think if you
Very
cast
good.
dark vision on yourself, it would literally do nothing.
come over to the dark
It would
side.
turn it all. Be like,
No, it would literally do nothing if he cast a dark vision on himself. It'd be a waste of his spell slot. But as Ikram does that, you feel this wash of energy come over you. But while you have the torch out and lit, you feel that the magic is there. But while it's while the other light source from the torch is going, your dark vision will stay inactive until darkness befalls you.
Cool.
Indeed. All right. So,
Right. Is everybody ready to keep it going?
I'll state to the court that I have I've not accidentally, on purposely, changed all my stats as if I was going to have a long rest because I thought that was going to happen, and now we don't.
We have had a long rest.
We have had
No.
a long rest.
No, we haven't had a long rest.
We have
Yeah.
had a
We
Yeah,
have
long
had a long
rest.
rest.
Oh, okay. Because Carl said last week we didn't have a long rest, so
Yeah,
I
that was before we got interrupted, but after that interruption, we've had a long rest.
oh shit. So we've had a long time in here.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
been in there for a while now, about half
That's
a day.
good because I don't remember any of my values before, so I was gonna stay where it was.
All right,
Is your
guys, let's go.
HP
Let's
full?
move out.
Yeah,
Your
shields up,
HP
mate.
is
You're
not
first.
full, Ikram.
All right,
Your HP is not
I
full on your
believe
token.
having full HP, mate.
I'm gonna put out my
say
torch.
okay. No worries then. Say that, mate.
You go first, Ikram.
So I reckon. Do you want me to go first? Actually. Oh, what the hell? A black bar following me around.
That's racist,
let's
mate.
go.
That's
Yeah,
an
so I'll put
African-American
out.
bar.
I put out my torch before we leave. So. All right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
indeed, DFL. We are all trying to go out our modes this month for charity, and your donations and everything can affect the game itself. You can give the players a natural 20, some healing dice, advantage, all at different prices. So
Better
like $1,
mustaches.
better mustaches, maybe.
You can buy
For
them.
$100, you can upgrade our
Hey,
mustache.
you can buy them.
Like next week, it's this huge mo because I donated. They're like, whoa.
We'll just
This is
take it
because
off.
of your donations.
We'll try harder
Be looking
and
like
push it
Dr.
out.
Disrespect.
Yeah, that's a good mustache.
All right. So,
We making
as
our
you
way.
guys come,
What's Ikram doing?
Yeah,
We
what is
should-
Ikram doing?
We should
He's just-
definitely.
Sorry, I'm just doing something else.
You should definitely. Pardon. Go on.
We should definitely be careful for those weird dwarves that ran off last time. They're definitely going to be after the key because they can't go back without it.
Yeah, but
Oh no, I'm stuck.
I
In the
think we can
shadows.
handle them.
Just the fact that they can go invisible is already a bit annoying. So we
Right,
should-
just be
Is
cautious.
this okay what Bell
everybody.
was doing? Is this all okay?
Yeah, this is all okay as you guys come back through the cavern.
I'm making little movements. I'm waiting for him to be like,
Did we?
and then a trap.
roll initiative.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
As you guys come back out into the long stream, you get to the natural to the carved out staircase that go down along the side. You get to the going down 20 feet. As you go back into the next bit, continuing across the little stone bridge. As you come into this next area, the rush of the waterfall coming down from the layer above. The spiral staircase leading to the side.
I'm going to cast
Is there
Geronimo!
Has
Pass
the-
Without Trace on everyone.
Woohoo!
Yay!
I mean,
Has there been
Sandstorm
any?
probably doesn't really need it, but
Has there been any trace of the dwarves from our way back?
Make a survival check.
I am the worst person for this.
Hey, Ikram, mate. Have you seen any trackings or markings by dwarves?
let me
as
just
you
have
s-
a gaze.
Thanks, mate.
Well, you state that, and he's kind of like casting a spell at the same time. And he's like,
Oh, shit.
God damn it!
We can wait till you're done there.
How long does it take to
There's
cast? One action.
No rush.
Why can't I look at the ground while he's casting a spell?
Or just
No,
like
you're casting a
No,
spell.
you're
Pass
casting-
that trace.
now you can look. Now you can, now you can look.
Gotcha. I thought you were saying.
It's like, mate, can you
Casimir
just...
was casting a spell, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Alright, Ikram, just while we're in this dangerous place, please stay off the bark.
Yeah.
Keep off the bark, mate.
I forgot what's better, if he's on the bark or he's off the bark.
He's always
I
on
think
the
a bit of
bark.
both, to be honest.
He's an addict.
You're not wrong.
Half your usage, man.
Okay, so if you want to do a survival check there, as you get up to the spiral staircase, go around. You look. As you're looking around, you do see some wonderful moss, maybe some algae. That
Is
will
it-
be delicious. A delicious dip for your bark.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Can I see the
Alright.
Can I see the moss?
I'm just gonna like.
Yeah, it's just right over here.
Alright, can I just like mage hand the moss and just like throw it in the water?
It plops and then disappears with the flow and rush of the water as it goes on down.
I just give him the biggest look of just like.
Of like, that's enough of that. Okay,
I'm still
so
waking up, mate.
My
It's pretty
adult-
as you
early.
guys approach the spiral staircase leading up and up, your footfalls go ting tink, well not ting tink tink, but there is no trace of a sound from you guys anymore as you guys enter into this chamber leading up.
Didn't even have to roll for it. Sweet.
Roll for stairs.
Not you.
But you've cast a spell, Pass Without Trace.
Stairs. What would that be?
Are we stuck on stairs,
For
are
you.
we?
Animal handling.
Athletics. Depends how big the spiral staircase is.
It's quite the large staircase that goes level spiral up around. It takes probably a good 15-20 minutes for you guys to reach the pinnacle of the staircase.
Holy crap. That is a big staircase.
Oh my God, where is the picture?
Down the bottom right.
Bottom
just
right
there.
You
area.
guys
Fire alarm?
Oh, someone's alarm's going off.
Is that mine?
Was
Wasn't mine.
Mine, I'll be right back.
Oh,
No
shit.
worries. Make sure the house is not on
Guys,
fire.
Now we plot.
Hey, everyone. A
I
DM
was
is
just like,
just
I'm
saving
pretty
his
sure I
house.
didn't have anything on.
It sounded like a smoke alarm, didn't it?
That or a very loud fridge.
In the
Saying the
meantime,
door is
everyone
open.
can go to our Discord.
I've never heard a fridge like that.
Yeah, when a
Yeah,
fridge
it's a
beeps
very-
at you when you leave the
fridge-
door open.
Very
Yeah,
intense.
Bipper. That's a high-tech fridge you got there.
Haven't you ever heard a fridge do that?
What's it got like?
No.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
have a-
never like that high pitch.
My
yeah,
fridge.
It's like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's a really loud fridge.
Mate, did you put a fire alarm in your fridge?
that's a weird one.
Isn't that?
Oh,
what
he's
everyone
back.
has?
It must have been all right.
Look at that little fucking tufted
I was
head.
gonna say the hairdo. Holy shit!
That hairstyle.
Nice.
Carl, you look like a cock.
Tim has now joined the.
What are you talking about? Pascal, welcome in from Twitter, buddy. Bit of a cock, yes. Yes. Just a tidbit. Just a tidbit.
Be right back real
Right.
quick.
Oh, so we lose one for a yell. That's all right.
Fix your hair up, Brad.
All right.
it's
So,
one in. We go one in for one. With when Brad comes back, I can pop that.
Yeah. There was just a casual burning within the house. The
Was
yeah.
it yours? Was it?
Just the
No,
curtains.
just a casual burning. I don't know what it was. Just a lot of smoke for some reason. But
Hey,
hey,
did you stop it at least?
I stopped the fire alarm going off.
The fire's
Like-
still going.
It's like, why are you
Took the
going
batteries
off?
But
It's like I don't.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
what they're doing out there. That's their problem. What they're doing out there. I just hit the thing to shut it up. The fire alarm, that is. I don't know what else is going on, but I can smell it. Whatever the hell it is. Right.
Just mute it.
So. Okay. Bringing it back in. Hopefully he'll be back within 2 seconds. Give me a marching order. Who is in what position going where and who's
I
first?
don't think I should be at the front.
As you...
You have the best perception though, don't you? And
Yeah, look at my
survival.
roll. It's going so well.
But like your passive perception, you don't need good roll for passive perception.
Yeah, right, I'll go first. If we're all got advantage on stealth rolls now.
Oh shit, he's
Oh, is it
gone.
advantage?
Plus 10.
Yeah, I'll go first.
And we
So-
can't be tracked except for magical means.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't be normally.
So,
No,
Robbie, you literally can't.
you could-
If you roll anything but a 1, you're good with stealth,
Yeah.
then, wouldn't
I think you can be tracked with magic, just not divination magic.
Yeah, divination magic doesn't affect him, and neither does scrying. But there are other forms of magic that will affect you.
It just makes it a little bit harder.
So
it looks
Yeah, I'm
cool
just
on
gonna
my
keep
neck.
moving forward then.
Yeah, you got a shiny
away
necklace
from-
to help with this stealth.
Okay. So as
Well-
you bypass Belvin and
I'll drag him along with me.
right. So as you guys go past, make a nature check for the moss. That is the green algae that is at your feet there.
There you go.
As you see in this thundering, roaring waterfall that fills this long, low chamber, the spray of mist is everywhere within the air, and everything is slick and wet. You see that the green algae itself, though natural, is quite slippery, slick, and dangerous. Though, even though the stream as well is low, it is very fast flowing. But
Don't
with your
walk
minutes, make a.
For fuck's
Okay.
sake, Rob.
I'd
What?
like you to roll a dexterity. I'd like you to roll acrobatics.
Wait, what do you mean?
He's literally just like, the moss looks very slippery, and you just
As you
move
do
your
that-
token straight
sorry,
onto
I
the
didn't-
moss.
I was just like,
As you
I
walk
just moved my
into the
character
moss,
forward.
2
I just
steps.
moved my character forward. I didn't mean to put it in the moss.
Athletics check.
You have to do it. You can't come back.
Oh,
I've got +0.
Sorry about that.
Oh, he's gone. He's going to go down the bloody thing.
That's gonna fall off a cliff.
He does actually. As you
Can I quickly go save him?
you can, but just hold on. As you that time moving towards him, you see him take just a couple of steps. 2 steps is all it takes. He loses his footing underneath him, slips down onto his butt, and falls into the water. And the water carries him down roughly to where he is now, as he continues rolling down.
Can I use cunning action
can I
to
cast a
dash?
Can I cast a spell? Don't go in the moss.
I'm fucking agile, cat. Do it, Luke.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to go and grab him, make me an athletics check to reach him without
Can I
falling
use
over.
spells and stuff in this situation?
How wide's the stream?
Not currently. You are. Make me a strength saving throw.
Me.
Oh, actually, not just yet. The stream doesn't look deep, but yeah, Sandstorm, you are able to move over.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand
and grab him.
Got you, man.
Thanks, mate.
Casimir, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You guys.
just
You got a bit too close. A little bit too close to that mouse.
I just want to make
It
sort
smells
of
so good.
a block of ice that can just like stop him for a second, so he has a chance to get out.
Okay, so as you form this block of ice
Because I
out
can
of the water.
form it up to 5 foot wide, so it should block off enough of the stream that could stop him.
Oh yeah, you see the force of the water though, you've essentially dammed up this the stream of fast moving water. It basically pulls up and pushes around it and makes a bit of a dangerous current on the outside. And now that this area is being pulled away, it's going to release a torrent at that point once it's been removed. But make me a athletics check at advantage there, Ikram.
Athletics, did you say?
Yes, please. At advantage. As you got to, crawl over basically on your hands and knees.
Good.
As you crawl back over on your hands and knees, as the block of ice has helped you, Sandstorm pulls you out from the algae and through the moss.
Thanks, guys.
No, I'll let the.
So we're a team here, mate. Just be patient. Don't get too close to the moss.
I'll, unfreeze the block so the water can flow down.
The water begins to flow down. And there's this just massive rush as water comes going straight back in. Yeah.
All right, shall we continue?
Yeah.
At that point, as you begin to go forward,
Sandstorm.
You put a rope on it.
Sandstorm, can you just keep an eye on him, please?
Yeah, mate. I'll be closer this time.
He's getting a little bit senile
So,
in his old age.
like, for future things, can I not cast spells if I'm?
if you're in that kind of situation, you won't be able to cast a spell really, because
Okay.
you don't have that action to focus as you're going through.
What about things like free falling, like off a cliff or something?
free falling? Yeah, you should be able to,
Yep.
as
Not,
long as
like,
it doesn't
tumbling around.
as long as it's like an instant and takes one action.
As long as you don't hit the ground.
Like
What about,
you can fall, cast fly, and then fly.
Yeah, right.
What about shape
Alright.
change? That's a bonus action for him.
Shape change, yeah, should be able to.
Cool.
He would definitely be able to do that.
Shape change into a bear while I'm falling.
Basically, yeah.
Shape change into water.
Right. So,
Isn't the avatar?
Alright.
as you guys get away from the algae and begin to walk away, Belvin, you are grabbed
What?
from the elbows. Both elbows are gripped. I'd like you to make a strength saving throw at disadvantage. As the two dwarves become visible after grabbing you,
Fuck's sake.
Told you
But
so.
why are they
and then
fighting?
begin to throw you into the algae and into the river.
I was gonna say, can I? Wait, do you still want me to do the strength check before they do that, or
Yes, please.
can I use my human determination and be determined to actually change that into a
normal roll.
advantage?
I'll give you a straight roll.
Oh, it's good enough. It's good enough.
You can't.
Here
go
we
double.
go.
Strength save it was, yeah.
Yeah, strength saving throw. As you are grabbed and you're about to be thrown off.
Fucking shit.
Can we try to save this guy now?
All right. Let me put on some dramatic music.
But like, how did these guys become so hostile all of a sudden?
Well, they always claim
Well,
to
I mean,
backstab us.
We weren't buddies. In
Yeah,
the first
but
place,
it was
so-
more like they let us die, not actually physically do it themselves.
Well,
That's
technically,
what they said.
the cliff would do it.
Yeah, but they're really forcing their hand.
Yeah, well. Wait, but if they throw him in the water now, they're going to throw the key in the water, so they're kind of screwing themselves.
Well,
Yeah, they're idiots.
that's why I did a dice roll.
So they picked his fucking pocket first and then threw him.
As you see Belvin being pulled back by the one gripping Belvin's left arm, rips him and trips him down and throws him tumbling into the water as he's spiraling going down. The algae in the water is strong enough, and as he's tumbling at a pace, unable to slip and grab onto anything, the water is pushing him down and along and along. As you see, this dwarf here has picked up the maul in hand and is carrying it. That's their surprise round. I'd like you guys to roll initiative.
Wow, Brad's just flown down that
Where's
river
this
real
again?
quick.
Dan, where's this?
Yeah.
That is far down into the rock pool below.
Belvin, mate, just become a turtle and get in your armor.
Well, I'm kind of in my armor already, so I can't really get in it more.
Get in it more. Protect yourself.
You said it took 20 minutes to go up the stairs, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if he falls down
you
there,
wanna
he's
do-
pretty much dead.
Yep.
If you want to do the math, yeah. There's a rock pool down there.
Beck.
It might soften the landing.
Just get these initiatives done.
Okay. Sorry about this. Descending. Okay, so let's see. We got Belvin at 15.
What's their dex?
They have. You don't know.
Well, I got a +3 just in case. Because if we're tied, I'll beat them in initiative.
Okay. Let's see. You have a 12. Oh yeah, so you'd beat them first off for the one with the 12.
Cool.
Ikram got
Beat
a
him off, do
9.
you?
Beat him off with 2 hands.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Okay, so we've got Sandstorm. What's Sandstorm? Sandstorm. 18. Good
2
work,
hands.
buddy.
That's how you know he's serious. What's he doing? He's just standing there.
Belvin. It looks like he's just sitting on the edge. Look at he's like
No,
feet
no,
in the water.
Sandstorm.
Just like,
No, I mean in the camera.
Oh, what the hell?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's like in a really weird pose. What is he doing there?
He's going to knock things off tables.
Holy shit.
All right.
And it
He
looked
just
like-
he just walks behind, and just like sweeps that whole table.
It looked like Robbie. It looked like you walked down the hallway and then you came out of the kitchen. It's like, are you a magician? And
All
you
right,
roll initiative,
so-
Robbie.
He's muted.
Always muted. Always muted. All right.
Muterinoed.
Sorry, I said a lot of things there. First, I said something about I have a dimension door, and then I said something about I didn't click my character.
All right. Let's kick it off straight off with Sandstorm. You see these dwarves have come through, seemingly turned, just coming out of nowhere, disappearing. Both have grabbed your brother. One has helped shove, and the other one has taken most of the weight and basically judo throwed him off and over into the stream, while the other one hastily grabbed the hammer from the back sheath and pulled it out. Is now wielding it, and it's this one here.
Well, I'm going to do something heroic. I am going to quickly, within the time he's going down the river, quickly tie a rope to an arrow and shoot the arrow in this direction to create something for Belvin to grab onto and me hold on.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my advantage dice I got from a donation.
All right,
to do
then.
with this.
I'd like you to make an attack roll with your short bow.
Okay.
I'll say that the tying the knot around it, you pull the rope out, tie it around real quick, and then shoot away
Here we go.
as a bonus.
Save
action.
you, brother. Oh my.
Okay, so as you pull back on the arrow and it shoots off, you hear it ting off the wall, but then you see the arrow just become wedged between two of the rocks. As the water flows around it, you can feel the tug of the stream pulling on the arrow and on the rope, but it looks wedged. But you know, arrows can snap.
Yeah, we'll find out, won't we?
All right.
And then I hold on tight and just hope it holds for Belvin. That's my plan anyway.
Okay. So you see this dwarf here as he then reaches out and pulls out the great axe that he picked up from the orcs. He turns and speaks Dwarvish to his dwarven friend. Make a perception check there, Belvin, as you see the dwarf then grow in size
What?
to about 10 feet. 10 feet tall, and he goes, you hear him say, "All right, Dalbec, let's kill these bastards and get on with it." As he swings his great axe up over his head to go slash towards Casimir.
No.
Yeah. All right, so let's. That is going to be a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay, so
How far is Belvin from the edge, out of curiosity?
10 feet.
I can't believe it's a big dwarf.
Take 11.
Yeah. I remember
Okay, you
that.
take 13 points
Like
of.
Hagrid.
13.
You take 13 points of slashing damage
Ow.
as he comes up and cuts you deeply.
That roleplay.
Ow.
Oh, the humanity.
Belvin, save me. Oh, wait.
Melvin, you are tumbling towards a waterfall. As you
We
get
need
there,
your shield. Chuck me your shield.
I'd like
and
you to make a
sacrifice.
strength saving throw. As
Did
you
he
see
not
a
grab the
rock-
rope?
As you see a rock, a rope, and an arrow.
I'm confused.
Can I use Knight's move?
Ooh, let's see.
What's a knight's move?
I'm going to say make a
Oh,
charisma check, as you're currently tumbling and about to really actually take damage.
Okay.
For your
Charisma check or just a check?
just a check. Let's see if you can focus your will well enough to be able to do it. As everything slows down. You feel the rush of water moving throughout your entire being as you're coming towards this rapid. You see just before you the rope, the arrow, and the rock's edge. With Knight's move, you will be able to grab onto the ledge and the rocks the best way possible, but as this stream is affecting your movement effectively.
Can I,
You
with
will be
this
able to-
whole Knight's move, can I at least just get out of the water and over to here?
Yeah, so with that nice move.
Because I'm gonna say you're not gonna let me actually go into a flanking position.
Oh no.
'Cause that's it.
That spell will basically save you from save
From
you
falling. That's what I
Going-
figured. Alright, cool. So I use night move, time slowed, grab the rope, stabled myself, and used most of my movement to get over behind here. From the knight's move.
I'd like you to make actually an athletics check as you're going through the algae, because that is. Oh wait, you're teleporting. Don't worry.
Teleports, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can.
Did you still want me to do an athletics?
Nah.
Okay. Cool. Because it's sort of a teleport, but it's like
I did
moving,
actually.
time
that-
slows down.
Sandstorm does have a point actually. I did say Ikram couldn't use
Oh,
spells
Yes.
before in the water, so
mate, you trying to save your bro or
Okay.
same
not?
would apply to you.
No,
guys.
it's
Is
more
what I'm
about,
hearing.
you know,
Fair enough.
you say
Yeah.
one. It's either one or the other.
Well,
So, yeah.
technically, he was starting to fall, so he
Thank you,
wasn't in the water.
Sandstorm.
Alright, what did you want me to do now?
Falling, actually.
Make
Which
a
is
strength
free
check.
falling.
Yeah, he was free. You
Strength
literally
check.
said before,
Strength
if they're
saving
free
throw.
falling,
Strength saving
can
throw.
they do it?
Sorry. In free fall, yeah.
Is it disadvantages?
Wait, how? He's fallen real quick. Like I haven't even had a turn yet.
It's his turn.
Fast rushing water.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, saving throw.
Is it disadvantage or just standard?
Just standard.
Strength saving.
Nice. Not bad.
So even better, you, as you're tumbling
Nice.
through, you see the arrow, you see the rope. You reach out, grab the arrow, then use the arrow to wrap it around your arm, bring
Oh
it
my
in
God.
tight, grab the other end. As you see, there's just one rock to the coming before you. You pull the rope off in front of you. The rock catches the rope as you go over the edge, but as you do, you kind of swing around to the side with enough momentum to basically swing you around out through here over to the rock. And as you
Oh my
bring your
god.
feet out, you kind of spelunk jump off the edge, reach up, grab it, pull yourself up, and roll through the sludge to there.
Literally
That's
Indiana
cool.
Jones.
I'm actually more happy about that.
Yeah, aren't you glad you follow the rules? That's fantastic.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
I was just remembering earlier because Rob asked.
It's a
I'm
good
like,
point.
wait
No,
a
it's a good
minute.
point.
I don't mind
Wait.
as long as everyone's the same. Either way.
But wait, we said he could shape change as a bonus action, so that's a bonus action
If
spell.
I'm free falling,
That-
it's only if I'm
it's
free falling.
Yeah.
Not
But
yeah,
if,
not while
but if
that.
it's in an adverse circumstance like this, it's an environmental hazard. Like, try to cast a spell while you're being battered by you know.
tumbled and stuff like that. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I get it. Cool. All right,
Because you're too busy trying to survive in the water
is
to be
that-
able to concentrate.
That's my turn.
I'm going to say it's your action.
You did pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay, I can move.
Dust yourself off.
You can prepare yourself. I mean, you don't have anything drawn out right now. You still got your shield. You still got your
No.
sword to the side and shield on your back.
You're definitely flanking him now. They wouldn't have known that. No way they would.
Oh no,
No,
they
They think you're dead.
because they're
Yeah.
fighting.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, can I just draw my sword and shield then, and then I won't move.
Yeah, you draw your sword and shield.
Cool.
You can make a smite weapon if you want. Nah, don't worry about that.
It's all right. I'll draw it for you.
No,
That's
I'll
okay.
just draw my weapon and shield.
Right. Oh, good. As you're all wet, you take a couple of breaths in and you just focus, drawing the sword. You feel the warm radiance of the light from the sword empower you, making you feel much, much more energized at this fight.
Yeah,
As you
I'm
see-
picturing as I rolled through the moss, just head down, panting, and then just look up, and then
As you look up, draw your sword, and put your shield forward, you see the other.
Don't I get my
Wolf.
turn first?
Oh yeah, you do too, because you have a better charisma dex
Got
modifier than he does.
him.
Thank you.
Alright.
But he's going to essentially do that this turn.
not unless you kill him first. Do it.
Alright. Can I choose to make an AoE into the wall kind of thing so it doesn't hit my friends? I'm willing
Like have it.
choosing an area that would not hit people.
Yeah, so have it like burst off this wall and move around like there.
No, I mean, if I could make a 30-foot cube, can I do it in such a way that it won't hit Belvin, basically?
Yeah, you can do that. You can easily like just catch the corner of this area here.
Because that's a
Oh, well.
huge
Yeah.
area in this small space.
I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on these two. So they have to make wisdom saves.
You pull your hand out and push out towards them.
Sort of like wave my hand, and then all these hazy colours start appearing in front of them.
What's your spell save? 16?
Yep, 16.
Okay, so we have a 16 and an 18. You feel as you push your spell out and it waves over them, you see their eyes kind of like, though dark as they are, they kind of go white for 1 second. As more like when a lizard or a shark or something puts that little layer over its eye to protect it. You feel that these creatures, these grey dwarfs, have a certain, in that split instance, you see they have this kind of natural resistance towards spells.
Alright, well then I'm going to move behind these guys.
Okay, and he's going to hit you with an opportunity attack
Mhm.
for a unnatural 20.
Nope, I'm going to shield.
All right, at the very last second, you throw up your shield as you turn around. You're like, oh shit. His axe come forward. Red sparks flare off the axe as it comes in towards you, and you're able to get away. Okay. You see the one wielding the warhammer grow in portion to the same as his the other dwarven counterparts. Brings up the heavy maul and brings it on forth for a swiping uppercut towards Sandstorm.
Uh-huh. I'm going to use my ability, Uncanny Dodge.
All right.
That's
So,
only if you get
does 16 hit?
Equal.
Equal hits.
hit. What armor you got?
16.
No, what
Wait,
actual armor do you have? Like leather.
16. Leather armor.
I thought you'd have higher because you got +5 dex.
So that's 11. Then he's got adds plus
Not
5
sure.
to that.
Okay. Yep.
When he has his 2 daggers out, he gets a +1. But he currently has his short bow out.
Oh, do I have a Brad's ability as well? Actually.
No, because
close
he's all the way down. He's all the way down here.
Okay.
You have to be within 10 feet of that. All right. So you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this guy brings the maul known as Durgeddin's key and slams it into your side, nearly knocking the wind out from your gut as you reel over and just and then just stumble and fall with the blow as you get out of the way of it.
Is that
So you'll
half
take-
damage already?
No, so you'll take half of that, so you'll take 5 damage.
So, how are you saying armor class works? Like,
Okay, so it's whatever your armor is. So with just normal leather armor, it should be 11 plus your dexterity modifier. So your dexterity modifier is 5, correct?
yep.
And then with leather armor, you will have. I'll just check to be 100%.
I thought you had studded leather, so I thought you would have had 17.
I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest.
It should be stated in your
I
character.
don't know if I've upgraded my leather armor.
I don't think you have.
You have.
Start, yeah. No, you've only got leather armor. Yeah. So yeah, when you have both your daggers out and your dual wielding weapons, you gain a +1 to your
Well,
armor class.
that's always, isn't it?
No, it's only when you have
only
your
when you're
when you have your daggers out. When you're wielding.
No,
two
I
daggers.
mean, don't I always have my daggers out? I like to
Well,
think so.
currently in this situation, you have your bow out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So, your armor class will be 16, but I will put in a /17.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize that.
That's all good. Oh, what the hell?
What's up?
What is that number? All right. So as he comes and hits you in the side, you roll with the attack and manage to stave off the more damaging effects of it. Ikram, your move.
No worries. Can you throw me and Sandstorm on the turn order?
You guys are.
That's cool. Oh,
I can't
it's
see.
not on for me.
I don't
Okay.
see it either.
Okay. Can you
There
see
they
now?
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. I can see it.
Oh,
now.
there you go. So it was just loading.
Yeah, I forgot to click it. Sorry.
Yeah, same.
That's a
I always forget. All right. So what I'm going to do is, fuck, I just realized I forgot what I called the bow, and then I just saw it then, and I was like, shit.
Why? What else do they call it?
I'm just going to use it just so you can see it. I'm just going to back up a little bit
We've already
So
seen
What
we've
is
seen
it?
it.
We've already
And
seen
I think
it.
we might.
and fire my bow at him.
We saw it like the week you weren't here.
Yeah, we had a little snoop.
Did you? I forgot
We had
about
to
it.
play your character.
We had a good chuckle.
Yeah. All right. So as you pull on the string of Mama's
God,
bow,
like the wink. God, like.
The silvery black bowstring conjures this arrow of golden radiant light. As you let loose on the arrow, it streaks through the air, hitting
Fuck all damage.
hitting the cavern wall at the back behind them.
You got +1 dex, that's
God
why.
I only used it just so I could show you the name.
You have a bonus action.
You
so
still
don't
have
you?
you
That,
still have your bonus action as well.
I can't use that. What was the name of that spell?
Dark skins?
It's not there anymore. I know. You know the one that I could used to use this. I could use the club for, and it used to base it rather than. I
Shillelagh?
used to use my wisdom.
Shillelagh,
You don't
Yeah.
have all
Your-
That doesn't-
you don't have all your spells saved.
your staff, the staff you carry, the crippler, automatically has that spell.
Yeah, but what I'm
constant.
saying is that only for melee weapons, or can I use that for my bow?
It's only for melee weapons. Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
Your bow is
Um,
now a melee weapon.
Bonus action. God damn it!
You can do it.
All my shit is actions.
Except your main
Yeah.
druid thing.
You can just like sing us a quick song.
Except for your main druid thing, Rob.
You mean the bear thing?
Yeah.
But
Dylan,
I only get two of those for. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna turn into a bear.
All right, you turn it to form into a bear.
Isn't that your only good move?
Wow!
The disrespect.
No, it's the same. It's only good, but it's damn good.
It's not just good. It's damn good.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, so with movement, am I allowed to say move 5 foot, use my bonus action, then move another 25 foot, or not?
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
I was pretty much saying, Rob, like, would you rather be the fastest
be
man on
there.
Earth or average at everything else?
Hold on, I'll just put you back.
You're good at
the
one thing,
fastest
okay?
man in like everything.
You're
all aspects.
good at one thing, but nothing else.
Isn't a better analogy, would you rather be the hairiest man on earth?
That's not a good thing, though, is it?
But it's the analogy.
Or have no hair. You'd look like
Alright,
a
so-
child. You would look like Brad.
So from out
Oh,
of
that bear's huge.
the bear
Nice.
comes in. The bear comes into the battle.
Here's Johnny.
Brown bear comes charging in around the cavern wall.
I'm just gonna jump in front of with my ass right in Sandstorm's face.
Oh, thank you,
Oh
mate.
yeah.
Just
I'm just
getting
gonna
in
sort of
between
love
the
him.
dwarves.
I'm just gonna be the meat shield.
Whoa, look at my numbers. Why is my health all fucked?
Mm.
I don't know why it's like that. Oh,
just-
because of the equation of your armor class. Apparently, it's saying 16 divided by 17 for some reason. Because it's a slash. But that's okay.
That's
All right. So
like a massive number across my whole screen.
that's right. Sandstorm. Your
Yeah.
move, man.
Oh, look, we've been here before, haven't we, Ikra, mate? In this position, right?
To the circus trick.
So I'm gonna do a circus trick, and I am going to flip on top of this
Looks like you're underneath.
Bear right here. I know. Some reason
The layers.
I don't see it. I see something cool and you see. I don't know if you can flip the layers or not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can.
am I on top now?
Yeah.
You are now on top.
Oh, beautiful. Because now I can do this.
It
Let's go, Ikram.
looks like he's underneath me still.
Yeah, you wouldn't
That's good.
see it
That's
that
good
actually.
for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's good for the stream.
Your own, yeah.
So I'm flipping on top of the bear, so they don't really see me, and then I'm going to go double attack, dagger attack on the smaller dwarf.
Because they're big
Alright,
now as well,
so-
aren't they? So they're like as big as
Yeah,
Oh,
the
they
they're
are
both
now
big.
considered large. Yeah.
Ah, damn. Well, I guess the dwarf is closer, and I'm going to go sneak attack because of Ikram's right there.
like the flanking.
Well, not flanking, but you'll gain sneak attack on the attack roll. No, they wouldn't be at an advantage, but
No, it's advantage because Ikram's in close proximity.
that's sneak attack. But you'll be able to. They'll all be able to hit as well with that. So that's a good wad of damage. All right. So as you put your bow away, pull out both your daggers from out their sheaths out the side. You jump onto the back of Ikram. You come along to these dwarves who have become much larger in size, much like the ogre you fought yesterday. And as they reel back up their weapons for another attack, you pull your daggers out and draw lines of fire and lightning around their triceps as you slash into them in a nice big slash. Which one would you like to apply the sneak attack damage to? That one there? All right then. And what is he receiving? Lightning or fire?
What
Isn't
am
he
I?
just hitting just one go?
Can I just hit them both at the same?
Oh yeah, I thought you were hitting both of them at the same time. Like hitting.
I
with
was
one and
hitting
grabbing
with
one,
my
right.
daggers at the same time.
Both daggers at
Yeah.
the same time.
Those daggers at the same time into this dwarf's.
Oh,
Right.
into that one guy there. So yeah, as he's reeled up his weapons, you've just slashed his triceps underneath. So yeah, sorry about that. My mistake.
That's right.
Don't let it happen again.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh,
The sass.
I should have been more clear. I didn't think it was possible to attack two guys with two different daggers. So
Oh yeah, you can
no.
attack the guy to your left and the guy to your right.
that's pretty cool.
You know, it'd be like
If you can kill them both in one hit.
if you kill them both.
Yeah.
And as you slash into this guy, you see blood just gashes out from underneath. You see a little flap of muscle just drip down. It's like his arm
Ugh.
falters as he's carrying this maul in his hands. It's just like, oh!
So he must be struggling holding his weapon then.
Now that you've cut deep into his tricep, yes. You see the
Good.
pain and agony on his face from it.
Good.
Sweet. And then with my secondary move,
Bonus action.
bonus action,
Bonus action.
secondary move. Sorry. How long have I been playing this for?
I don't know. Well,
How many
I'll
times?
I'll use I'm gonna use cutting action to disengage so it doesn't get an attack opportunity and flip
Alright.
back over the bear and I'll be on the back of the bear like charge.
all right. So as he's reeled up, he's like, "Oh, I can hit him!" But as you just very nimbly do a sort of back tumble flip, you swing your arms back, put him on the rear of the bear, and swing your legs over, distracting him, and then squat on the rear of the bear.
Here comes okay
This-
with this.
This dwarf is just like, "What?" and just does a horizontal slash towards you.
Good luck, Ikram.
No, not to Ikram, to you.
Me, he can't. Ikram's in front of me.
True, but he does have the reach.
What? Ikram would save me, wouldn't you, Ikram?
All right, so
No response. He's something
wouldn't it,
he's
Ikram?
PC.
no response.
Oh, yes.
Ikram?
Nothing.
No.
No, he's frozen. He's gone.
Snake.
We've lost him.
Snake.
Yeah.
All right, so a 21, unnatural 20, unnatural 21 is going to hit as he
He lets
slices.
me DC at the worst time.
Oh, 9 plus
Well,
two, four,
actually,
11 points of damage as he cuts in. as he just
Is
manages
this
to
the same
slice
turn?
up your
I can't
arm.
see.
No, this is a
It's-
new round.
I want to use my half
Hey, it's
damage.
Okay. Your uncanny dodge. So as
Yeah,
your
if
uncanny
it's a
dodge,
new round, I'll use that again. So
as
it's
your
5
uncanny
again.
dodge at the very last second, you bat your elbow up to stop half the slice going into your arm, sending it
Yeah.
out to the side over your ears. Cuts into the hood of your cloak just a little bit, but not too much.
No,
So you now got a nice little slit just right up here.
damn. Need to get that fixed from at the tailor's.
Your face.
All right.
No,
Velvet.
my hood.
Man,
No, my face is not split open. I don't think.
should make you
No,
out
it's-
of your own fur.
It's
just your hood.
my hood.
Dude.
What do you mean get it stitched up with a nice thread needle there?
Okay.
Is Rob back or not? I can't tell.
No, he's not there.
But like he got back into the call, but now he's gone.
Yeah.
His chair's back.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna make my way behind this dwarf and
At the
make
trap
attacks.
of
All right, so as you
opportunity,
come up to this
whatever.
10-foot large dwarf in size, shield and sword at the ready to cut in. Make your attack rolls.
He left them behind.
Yeah, you forgot them, Brad.
I deleted them.
What?
Robbie drew.
Because
the
you
shitty
said
sword
you
and
drew.
shield.
You said you want to draw your shield and sword, so I drew them for you. It was a joke. No one got it. It's fine. It's back then.
Yeah.
We're all
let's leave
assholes,
it.
we don't care.
Well, let's
It's
Put it
It's
behind
deleted.
us.
It's gone now. You can't.
Does
Stop
Belvin
it.
get flanking because he's come up behind him?
I'm going to say yes. They're unaware of his presence, really. So for this round, after you give yourself away, that'll be advantage on
Nice.
both attack as you cut into the guy in front of you. Divine smiting for both, searing
Wow.
radiant light
that guy.
glows from the from the celestial metal you embedded into your blade's edge. As it glows, you bring it on up and just draw a perfect X on his back. And this searing, burning, radiant light and energy. Let's wow.
42.
So that's 42. How do you want to do it?
Ooh.
I would like to think that just the X and the divine smite just burns a hole through his back to his front,
Oh, nice.
and so he just gets an X, like just burns all the way through to his front, so he gets a big X there. He just drops.
All right, so as you cut on through, the
Makes
radiant
it bleed.
energies cut through his splint mail armor, cut straight through, drawing out the other side. Ikram, Sandstorm, and Casimir, you see from within his chest these smaller black then red lines just appear as blood just comes out, followed by this radiant energy flowing through from the tip of the sword. It's a bit smaller of an X on the front, but on the back you see this open gash wound as this grey dwarf drops to his knees and falls, and basically just rolls into the stream. Because of his weight and size, it does take a bit more effort for him to be pushed along.
He's not the one holding the key, is he?
No, this guy.
Okay, I
this
didn't
guy.
think so. But I don't care about him.
All right, Casimir, your move.
Alright. Is there a gap, like down the side of the bear, that I could sneak in a little shot? A little fireball?
Not while walking. It's
So
pretty tight in here, but the roof's chamber is only 15 feet up. You do have wings.
I'll make a jump and sort of one flap of my wings, and just quickly set off a firebolt at him.
All right, so as you flap on up and get around, you are I'm going to say 5 feet off the ground. You summon up your firebolt and just hurl it forward. As you put your hand out, the little circle of arcane
this
sigils
way.
appear as the golden orange light sets off from your hand and smokes this fool right in the face
Nice.
as he falls back, and his arms splay out to the side. He drops the maul, Durgeddin's key, as it goes tinging onto the stone cavern floor. Ting, tink, 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 tink. as he drops dead, you see smoke just billowing from the fire that goes out from his face. Hey, welcome CDO8 and Dash Gamercom. Welcome. As this Drugar has now dropped dead. And the other one's body begins to slowly but surely make his way down the stream through the water and then falls off the edge.
Nicely done, mate.
Later, nerd. Do a little finger pistol.
That's cool. So it doesn't directly come.
Except
from your
pistols
fingers.
don't exist in this world.
It's fine. You invented it now. haven't
Could you say you finger banged him?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a bit too much.
I sizzled his sausage.
That's really one of like my move when I sneak up behind. Naruto move.
Oh my god. With 2 daggers.
Oh,
You then see crawling down through the top chamber on the cavern roof there, Belvin, a lizard of giant proportions as it's crawling along naturally, coming to see what's going on in this cavern. As it's climbing up on the roof, its claws just stuck to it. It just stares down at you guys. It's big, bulbous green eyes staring down from you from either side. Its tail flickers out about the length of your arm, just...
Looks like we've got company.
So whereabouts is this thing?
And I point toward the direction of the lizard.
Oh.
I am going to pick up the
Jesus
Warhammer as well.
Christ. It's a big gecko.
yeah.
I pick my Warhammer up and I strap it onto my back again.
So you sheath the sword just really quick. You go in and grab them all and put it with 2 hands. Just put it back in. Everyone else can have an action and do what they want to do in this time as well. As the gecko is up there,
Oh, it's actually a
basically
gecko?
just lying. It's a giant. It's a giant.
That's
lizard.
a big gecko.
It's exactly what you said. A giant gecko.
That's the first
giant.
thing I thought of.
It looks like one.
I didn't actually
Giant
expect
gecko.
it just to be.
How
giant
can we
gecko.
prepare to fight giant geckos? What about Ikram? What can you tell us about giant geckos?
Ikram, pull out your
I think-
Pokedex.
Hey Ikram, pull out your pocket, your animal
Sorry,
dex.
what's that?
What do you know about giant geckos and their weaknesses?
Oh, let me just do a nature roll.
Definitely
Thanks,
gonna be a
mate.
grass type.
Yeah, what time is it?
Nature.
Which
Okay.
was that simple, eh?
With
You-
that, you realize it is a giant subterranean lizard. One of the kinds. You're not 100. You're not fairly certain, but it's large enough. This huge beast that it could possibly swallow you.
As a bear, though.
It couldn't swallow, a
Well,
bear.
Not. It couldn't swallow a bear.
But it could swallow us, because we're
Everyone
smaller.
behind Ikram.
Go for it, Ikram.
Take him first, he'll fill you up. What about the dead bodies? Can we feed the dead bodies to him? Let's do
What,
that.
are they the same size or did they shrink when they died?
Yeah.
That's a good point. So as
I don't know.
you've killed it, it has shrunk back to the size it really originally was as.
Can I quickly drag the
after a
dead
minute-
bodies
Alright,
over to in front of us to see if like
Ikram,
he'll eat it and run away?
Can Ikram throw
Yeah,
the body?
make a strength check. Make a strength check as you pull this thing.
Everybody, help me!
It's a bit gross, mate.
Strength. Where are you? Where's my strength?
Top
it's
left-hand
nowhere.
side of the page.
Shit, not that one.
13, not bad. All right, so you're able to wait for the body to decrease in size. You grab the dwarf by the boot and drag him along. As you're dragging him along, you see 10 gold pieces fall out of his pockets.
Oh, did we get the key as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Belvin
grabbed
got
it.
Yeah. I scooped that up and
You
I walk
shook his
back.
lunch money out of his pocket.
Yeah, give me your
You
lunch
see-
money.
Can I just?
Give me
I
a
just want to
lunch.
hold an action to cast a spell if it looks to turn aggressive.
It's just, see how distracted it gets from this
As the lizard comes on down,
peace
It's
offering.
it tongues flickers just around the within the air, and then around the dead dwarf.
Oh.
Then looks up at you all, and I'd like you all to make a group animal handling check.
Oh, here we go, guys.
Oh,
Where is he? Yeah, Ikra's not here.
A group animal handling.
Ikra,
A group animal handling
group animal
to
handling.
show that you guys are not a threat, but are offering foodies.
Yeah, we're just offering
Ikram.
food.
Ikram.
Ikram,
Sorry, mate. What's up?
Roll
There's
an
an
we're
offering
doing a
of food.
group animal handling. Come on,
Animal
help
handling
us.
this bitch.
Help us.
Do you want me to
Come
roll
on.
animal handling? Do you?
Do it.
Yeah.
Come on,
Just roll
do
animal
it.
Nah.
Yeah.
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 Brad,
we're
roll the
offering
fool.
we're offering a dead body instead of fighting. That's our.
Okay, with
Oh, nice.
a
That's
piece
clever.
with Belvin being the most threatening to it, it takes a second. It reels back and looks like it's going to prepare to retreat. But as the rest of you basically relax and calm yourselves, and then Ikram in his bare form meets eyes with it.
Oh, they make love.
And there's just a moment. There's this empathetic moment between the two.
Wow.
There's not love,
Ah,
understanding.
yeah, cool.
As
Wait,
Lida,
what was that?
Oh
This
god,
is-
you made it at
You've,
all?
you've locked eyes. That's very romantic.
you've locked
Yeah.
eyes. You've established this link of empathy towards each other, and you realize here's some food. This is all for you. We're not going to harm you. And Lizard understands that. And the lizard opens its great
There's
spiky.
going to be some
toothed
like
mouth.
dragon and donkey shit going on.
It bites into the head of the dwarf and swallows it whole in one big,
That's exactly like that.
and then drags the rest of the leg that's hanging out back within the cavern that it came from.
Goodbye. What?
Ikram,
That was
think-
good.
Goodbye, my lover.
Sorry, I got fucking Strahd's annoying me.
Strahd, what have I told you?
Fuck off.
It's like an intimate moment with a bloody beast, and he can't pay attention.
And I got the other beast hanging out.
Oh, beast.
Wow.
More romance going on with the gecko than his partner.
The giant gecko, at least.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was good. Okay, I get back on Nick. I get on Nick group and I go, Andale. You're not paying attention, so he allows it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
You get back on top of Vikram, Bearkram, I mean Bearkram,
Backroom.
and you, all right, and you can be in this form for next 2 hours.
That's
What's
really
the
That's actually fucking
What's the-
solid.
what's the plan, guys?
good. You actually moving both of them. That's awesome.
Ow.
The plan is to go back to that
No.
door, I guess.
Hey, Belvin, do you mind give me a little bit of a heal?
I mean, I could.
I got a bit of a slash off one of those fucking dwarves.
Alright, I
They're dead
will,
now, mate. It's
I'll
okay.
heal you to full, which is how much?
13.
I will give you 13.
Thanks, mate. I owe you 1 copper per heal.
Per point?
That's it.
Yeah.
Then you can
one copper
charge
per point.
interest. All right. So
Uh,
where to go now?
the only way
door.
we know.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess we didn't have time to search
do
those
s-
dwarves or anything, but they didn't really have anything on them. I don't think anyway.
Except for the 10 gold pieces, you do see that the stream does come towards this, go up this northern chamber here, or northwestern chamber up
Yeah.
there.
Just figured that it's just a stream and the stream goes.
We'll leave the gecko in peace. He seems pretty chill. Except for eating people.
I look down just to see that there is like pathways down there, but I'm just like, maybe keep that in consideration.
You do like you got past, and you do see just the edge of the gecko's tail once you're up there. I mean, if you want to make a perception check while you're up there, you can.
Yeah, I will. I will just to see if anything.
So as you get on the edge of the stream and go on up against the wall, you see that within the very edge, just near the tail, the gecko's tail as it moves, you see the glimmer of steel. It looks to be a weapon. Something. Something flashy, something shiny, something well and truly unnatural in the cabin.
Oi, I'm going to gesture everybody over this way.
What do you want?
Come over here. Come on. Hey, Magoogan.
Thank you, Strahd.
She's been a little fucking menace. Sorry, guys. She's leaving for work.
The Phantom Man.
She's just Strahd.
Get out!
She's just doing Strahd things.
Goddamn Strahd.
Coming out of walls.
Coming out of walls,
Man.
closing doors,
Just an all-round
killing
Not a
Gregor.
Yeah, well, killing Gregor wasn't that bad.
So, the rest of the party come over, approach a stream where Belvin's asking you guys to come over and have a look.
I'm just like trying to point in the direction. It's like, do you guys see that? Do you guys see something
What is that?
shiny
Is
over
it-
there?
Yeah, as you
Shiny.
just barely manage to look around the corner, you can see the flash of steel. A very, not even a flash of steel. It's just, it's that very shine property. Even with your dark vision, it's the reflection of the light within your eyes now in this weird spectrum. Natural steels and stuff do show as a very bright white, whereas the rest of the area around you is more of a dull grey.
Ikram,
Yeah,
you should go
I missed like the
first.
full chunk of what's going on. So
Alright, Ikram, you go first.
We see something
You made
down over.
you're friends
this
with the
way.
lizard. You have the potential to be lovers.
Only because we. But I
wait,
think
why
that's
are we
only
going
because
back? I
gave him
thought you let
food.
the lizard go.
Rob.
We could always have
Dude,
the
I was
guy
dealing with
that's
Strahd, mate.
sneaky.
You can fucking you can deal
We
with
could
it.
always
next
have the
time.
guy that's sneaky. See if he
Oh
can
well, I've
sneak
still
in.
got password trace, haven't I?
Yeah, we all
You
do.
do.
Yeah, that's why the guy that's sneaky and shouldn't fail at all.
But you're friends. But he's friends with the lizard now.
Only because he gave him food.
Yeah, but maybe he'll remember that.
He'll expect more food. When no food comes, then he'll attack.
He can give up a leg. It's fine.
So, Rob,
He has
just
a
to
body on top of him, I guess. He could give up the body on top of
Take
him.
this.
Rob, just to catch up, Belvin went to have a look within the cavern to see if everything's fine. He saw the shiny sparkle of what looked to be some sort of steel.
Yep.
I'm pinging
And then
Over
him.
it's
where that
called-
thing was your
Caught you all over, and now,
Yep.
if you guys look, you can see what looks to be the edge of a blade underneath the tail,
Oh, it's moving.
underneath the tail of the creature. As
Yeah,
it's
right.
like moving in and around.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
Well.
Is that what you want me to do? You want me to go in?
No!
No, you don't.
Well,
As you step on,
As bear
step on
form?
through in
Yeah.
bear form.
Yeah, isn't that what you want?
No! I didn't say
hey,
that.
boo-boo.
We're
I
gonna be
said the
fighting this
sneaky
fucking
guy.
lizard just saying.
So like
As your paws drop into the water, they don't make a sound as you reach
Yeah,
through.
passing that
your,
trace would
passing
still
that
work
trace
without-
still working.
Yeah, it does.
Are you going to be stealthy or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be stealthy.
Ooh.
Okay, so
That's
make
a stealthy
stealth
bear.
check.
Yeah, I'm a fucking ninja bear.
Bear has a Dex modifier.
Have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
That's not your average bear.
You ain't no panda bear, man. You ain't no panda.
Brown bear has brown bear has no Dex modifier, so it just rolls a D20
On.
for
Just roll a d20.
for a stealth check.
Just roll
Oh
one.
my god.
Plus 10.
Yeah, but it's a natty one.
I know.
As you step on in, you absently miss a collection of rocks that have been stacked by something intellectual. There's this stack of rocks. You just missed completely in your bear fall, and you just. And as the gecko reels up its head and turns and looks at you, its blinking eyes stare at you and just hisses.
Hey.
You see it it swirls around and takes up a very defensive stance towards you. But as you as you come into this cabin, you can see as a swift stream passes over the slab of bedrock for the short passage, you see this cavern beyond is long and low. This enormous scaled lizard lunges and snaps at his food as you come on in and lunges towards you now. But you can see a sturdy chain around its neck. But you can also see a sturdy chain around its neck that you didn't see before, that tethers all along, that allows it to move in and out of the cavern. And the chain hooks over here into the ground, so it goes from its neck to the ground over here.
How did it come around to see us then? If it was chain,
you see that the chain, that there is a lot of length, and still in between the rock that's being twirled around, that the chain is kinked back and moved back into this area.
Gotcha.
You understand that it's confined to this area, but still has a bit of reach in and out of it.
Oh.
And behind it, you see a couple of iron chests, and as well as in front of you, under some rock near some bones in the backdrop, a long sword of pristine make.
Out of curiosity, would a bear be able to bite off those chains?
You can certainly try.
So no.
No, you can certainly try.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like, in the most bear way I can, kind of just like slowly approach and like kind of like try to squeeze like through this side piece here to get to the chain.
Is this thing looks like it's trying to bite you, or?
Yeah, like, is it gonna try and bite me, or is like if I'm sort of being like I'm doing it like kind of like I come in peace,
in like the most passive way possible.
Make an animal handling check as the creature then begins to like circle around you.
No.
So it's like a territory dance thing that's going on right now. It's like protecting its area while you're moving in through it. It looks like it's getting ready to corner you, but it keeps its distance from you. Whenever it gets the best advantage.
Can we be moving up?
Okay, give me a sec.
Oh yeah, absolutely you can.
Cool.
I take a...
Do you want me to move everyone, or?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
So, Melvin comes through the water. Sandstorm comes through the fast-flowing stream.
There's no more lizards up here we can see, is there?
Make a perception check. Now you hear the rush of the water that kind of blocks out the rest of the noise.
Can we be stealthy?
Yes, roll stealth then.
21.
That's pretty good. Remember to add 10 to this.
Yeah, that I did.
All right,
for a
I'm gonna try and bite this chain off, like just try and break the chain. Actually, what's it pivot into? It's like at the end of the chain, wherever it's held. Is it held against a rock, or is it like a stake in the ground, or is it like?
It basically looks to be a giant, like a giant metal, like broken piece of metal that is just being banged within the stone.
Is that
All
like
right.
a
I'm gonna try and
corpse there?
break the chain.
The chain is kind of wedges in the chain, the link of the chain into the ground.
But
Okay.
is this a corpse or another lizard or what? Because the end of the chain's over here, right? You have to go past that.
Yeah, that's the dead lizard. That's the lizard's dead skin.
Ah, okay.
As you can see, there's
Oh, it's not a
giant
statue.
husk.
Okay.
Yeah, the giant husk of dead lizard skin.
Who was it that could speak? They can't speak to animals though. They can only speak to.
You would be the best.
I thought you did have speak with beasts.
So did I, but I don't.
Oh.
One sec. Where is it?
What's Robbie doing?
He's making a coffee, unfortunately. He needs his coffee, boys. So, this would be a good time
So
to
what
know.
I'm going to do. So, oh yeah, you do your thing.
No, you do you.
Okay. Just with Ironbreaker claws, I was wondering, can I summon that and use it on this? I'll just cast it so you can read it. Can I use it on the chain rather than a predator? Oh, sorry, rather than a foe.
I don't think you can cast spells when you're in bear form anyway.
Yeah, you can't cast spells in
can I?
bear form,
Never
but
mind.
you can bonus action back to your form and then cast it.
I'm going to try and break it first. The
Okay.
chain in bear form. So strength or
Make an attack roll and roll some damage.
Oh, would you like me to do bite or claw?
Your choice. How would you try to break the chain with your claws? How would you try to break the
Yeah, I'll
chain?
try. It'd be with my
Right.
teeth, I'm assuming.
Okay. So as you pick up the chain in your teeth, you just bite into the metal, but it's just gnawing at it, just. You're biting.
Can I judge the lizard's reaction on that?
Make an insight check as it looks at you, as it's very indifferent towards you right now. It's crawling
Like, is
around,
it
making
sort of
sure its
seeing
territory.
that- Is it sort of seeing that I'm trying to help it?
Yeah, it's looking around, and then as you pick it up in your mouth, begin to bite it, it just stares at you. It stops moving and just holds. Like it's got one leg up, step, and it's inquisitive as what you're trying to do.
This is going to be a
Reads
gamble, but
it reads into it.
okay, it's going to be a gamble, but I'm going to change back into Ikram
With that, it moves back up onto the wall
slowly,
tail-
and still have my hands kind of being like, "It's all right, shit's fine."
Make an animal handling check.
Feck, this is intense. Fuck.
Okay. With the sudden shock of now seeing an entirely different entity before it, the lizard's tail overhead attempts to whack and smack you in the face as the creature is startled by you. But it rolls a natural 1.
Yeah, cool.
And the tail just flails as the creature moves on back, surprised at the being that's come before him.
Right now, can I pull out I've got a crowbar. Can I pull out the crowbar and go to the source of the chain and then try and leverage it out of the stone?
Oh, absolutely. I'll give you. You can have advantage on the strength check to try leverage out the stone out of the ground, or the metal out of the ground.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Hold on. Let's check. Let's be 100% clear with what we're doing here. I'm going to say, yeah, you're able. With that, you are able to get it in the very right spot and lever the metal out of the stone ground, and then you're able to pull the chain out from the metal wedge as well, and just toss it to the side. The lizard kind of crawled back up onto the wall now, its tail kind of hanging around its side. Now just stares at you and stares at the now freed chain. And now you see the lizard, like, you realize there's a whole bunch of scars and cuts on it that have healed over, all kind of wrong. It looks like it's been through some hell.
Okay.
You see to the side of the skinned husk two iron chests as well.
Okay, so I have with Druidcraft, it says I can create instantaneous harmless sensory effect.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the sound of a small animal.
Okay.
Is there some kind of like sound I could make that could draw its attention so that way it sort of fuck, I don't know how to word this.
So it leaves.
So
it leaves, but like harmlessly leaves, not like so it realizes that I'm trying to help it.
Can't you just make like a gecko mating call or something?
Oh wait, so does it? Does the sound source come from me, or is it only? Is it wherever I want?
I'd say the source could have regenerated whatever is in range of.
It should say in the spell.
Just says the effect must fit in a 5-foot cube.
Okay.
So like for minor illusion, it says you can create a sound within range.
Yeah, right. So if it
doesn't really specify. Yeah, range within 30 feet.
So Druidcraft is within 30 feet?
Yeah. You can.
So you can make it.
You can cast Druidcraft within 30 feet.
Does he have to see the place?
Oh,
okay, actually, so I've got a plan. So, what is this what's this particular lizard's favorite food? Using my knowledge of nature.
Make a nature check.
It likes dwarves, or whatever that weird dwarf is.
Oh shit! I had that advantage. Sorry.
You'd think it would be. Yeah, it's all right. You think it would be kind of like either large reptilian, large like worms or something, or even just little flying spore insects.
Okay, I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. And I'm going to cast these worm things and kind of like essentially feed it to them. Feed
Make
them
a
to
trail
it.
of food.
Yeah. Yeah, and then kind of slowly guide it out. And as I walk over there, I'm like to Belvin and to Casimir and all that, like, fuck off that way.
Don't tell me to fuck off.
Oh yeah, good. Hold on. I got worm sawyer.
Oh, you actually have worms? You know what I mean? That sounds like just like a kind of like Hansel and Gretel.
Are there any worms that are challenge rating 1/4?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I can make an
Wall of
abundance.
worms.
Yeah, I feel like I can make an abundance. Holy fuck, that is gross.
As you bring a swarm of worms up out of the ground, the lizard just looks at it and then comes down and it's just like licks up a whole bunch. But there's still much more coming out of the ground, and you just follow it through as you draw.
It's like sending it down this way.
Yeah, so whichever way you guys go. So he's going north.
Well, it's just closer, so we would go there too.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just start leading it down to here.
You don't have to lead it, do you? You can just send the animals that way.
Oh, I was going to more like head to there and then sort of cast the spell further down, like just keep like sort of.
Okay. So as it gets to the water and the worms start to be washed away by that water, it licks up as much as possible. You then cast it again up over here, and the lizard is drawn out as it crawls up on the wall beside you, comes back down onto the ground, and then the lizard begins to just go to town on some worms.
We're gonna do it quick now.
All right, so now it's 60-foot range. So,
Get in there.
and then can I cast it one final time at 60 foot?
That's a level 3 spell. You're not like recasting though.
No. As in, like, I'm assuming I can make a couple of abundances of
you
worms
can-
or not.
Like looking at
8
the
bunches?
spell, you can. I'm going to say these are swarms. So a swarm of worms, will say they're rot gruts. So I am going to say that they're probably best going to be challenge rating. Yeah, so you can create 4 of these.
No,
4
So you
groups of
create
them.
One,
easy.
you've created 2 so far. Then you can create basically another 2 more down here for it to just go to town on.
Yeah, I'll do that.
The lizard's gonna be so disappointed when they disappear.
No, he's eating them, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah, he's going
they're-
to town.
But they're summoned in a spell, so they disappear after an hour.
Yeah, but he's eating them.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
they'll be all
gonna
dead and gone.
They're going to be disappearing anyway.
yeah,
If we're
but
not gone in an hour, then what the fuck?
He'd be full, and then in an hour he'll suddenly be hungry.
All right,
Mate, I just
so-
got us in here.
Velvet, as you race on by, you see this, even though covered with crank and dirt and dust. You see within here this longsword that bears the same mark as the maul on your back. This pristine blade just laying within the filth, still clean. This longsword.
Definitely gonna pick it up.
Okay. You see, even though it's just been here for a long time, the quality is perfect. The same sort of smith mark is on it, and you know this would fetch a great price. You pick up the sword. There's no sheath
Right.
for it, so you just got to kind of stow it in your own
I'm
sheath.
just going to gesture to Sandstorm that you can go in. It's safe.
And
And-
as
As he
You
hasn't
also see-
moved.
you guys
Is
also see
there-
2 chests.
I was gonna say there's 2 chests.
Can I
Sandstorm.
check?
I no
for
longer
nature?
see any of you guys with my vision.
What?
Where'd you
Come,
go?
come down over
Ah.
here.
I can see
Ah, I
Casimir.
forget you can't
Oh no,
see
this
it.
whole situation.
Oh, there
is-
you go. Hey guys.
Come in
Uh,
here. There's 2 chests
can
that, if they're locked, you need
I want
to.
to check for
undo
traps.
somewhere.
Oh shit, do you actually have a sword on your back now?
No, it's on the ground.
Oh, look at that. That looks sick. Looks like it's on his back.
Yeah.
Looks
Make
like he's
an
been
investigation
speared.
check. Make an investigation check if you're looking around for traps.
Mainly on the chests.
Oh.
I assume there would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
traps because the lizard's been walking around there.
You see
I'm just going
the
to stay there and keep my eye on the lizard.
Oh yeah, at this point the lizard's just going to town.
Is that the same lizard?
Yeah,
that's a husk of its skin, dead skin.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
oh, this
I
one,
thought
yeah,
so.
yeah.
yeah,
I was
that's-
gonna
yeah.
say,
That's what I was thinking. Looking, it looks weird.
You see these 2 old worn iron chests. What look to be probably in dwarven runes and such that have just been worn away with time. You can easily open them up, but as you do, they kind of creak. Inside, you see within both the chests, piles and piles of silver coins, and within one of them, within both, you see 2 vials of liquid. One's in a O-shaped, with an O-shaped bottle. So it's like you can put your hand through it, put it on your wrist, and then pop the cork. And
That's
the other
cool.
one's just a very big, bulgy bottom to a long neck kind of potion.
Do we have a potion? Are you a potion guy, Casimir?
Not really, but can I recognize the just through?
Make
My
an
wizarding.
Arcana check. See if you've seen this before.
That's 16.
16. Okay, so you recognize one as this potion's the the big bottom long one is a potion of climbing.
So it's the long bottle.
Yeah, the long bottle.
Okay. And then there was.
The other one. The other one's a cloudy green fluid. As you pop it off, it smells like the ocean, and you notice that there is a small jellyfish-like bubble floating around in it, going around in a circle.
It's not a potion of water breathing, because I've got a green potion from before that was a potion of water breathing.
Okay, so you found another green potion of water breathing.
Okay, cool.
So you have
We
two
should,
potions of water breathing.
So who has slipped? Ikram, here's this potion of water breathing for your next slip.
No, he can turn into like water creatures though, can't he?
But on
I
the
can
fly,
walk on
can't you?
water as well.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, but when you slip into water, you're a bit useless. Like Belvin needs one
he could
too, I
hold
think.
his breath for like a turn underwater though, while he turns into a fish.
Is that a thing?
Surely, I think so.
I think that's level 6, but I'll just check real quick.
Oh, you might be right actually.
Oh, flying. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
water and then flying is the next one after that.
Yeah, there's different
That's pretty
there's different
Oh,
tiers.
actually, at 5th, yeah, you're 5th level now, so yeah, you can turn into a crocodile. So
Oh, what are you doing, mate? Come on, do it.
I like bears, alright.
But actually, what?
Come on, give him a croc. Do you have a
Okay,
croc?
I can't really ask, but like, can he turn
token?
into this? Can he turn into the giant gecko now?
now that you've seen it, let's have a look.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's better than the bear.
I'd have to.
I guess.
No, I
You
don't.
probably
not
shouldn't say
100%.
because we still have it around for now.
You've seen it, bud. Now that you know you've seen it.
What's its creature rating or whatever it's called?
Yeah. What's its HP, Colin? How much damage does it do?
Yeah, you definitely cannot transform into this one.
Okay.
It's a bit rude. I can be
It's
whatever I
strong.
want to be, mate.
Oh wait, because you're a circle of the moon.
Yeah.
Circle of the moon druid. Sorry about
I
that.
can go all the way to 1. I think it is.
Okay, yeah.
No, at the
You
moment
can become
be
a
like
crocodile.
2, I think, because you can be a bear.
Yeah, brown bears are 1. I'm pretty
Are
sure.
they? Okay. Well, never mind.
Right. So.
Anyway, we got a bit off track.
Yeah, that's okay. At level 6, you'll be able to do much cooler druid things. All right, so as you guys picked up the sword, you now must have your sword out basically at all times now because you're still in the other sword, unless you want to throw that pristine sword just in with your belt.
I'm actually going to offer it up to somebody else to take it.
I can
Like,
put it in the cube.
I was going to say, Casimir, you can hold on to it.
I'll open up my cube of holding.
So as you
Drop it
trace
in.
the sigil, the blocks on it come out in a path and make this swirling vortex. As
Throw it over.
The sword is then deposited into the cube's portal that then closes up once placed in.
So what was
The
that?
swirl of light disappears.
That was one of Durgeddin's master
Durgeddin.
whatever they are.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a +1 longsword.
Durgeddin's.
Alright.
Unless someone actually wants to use it for now. But I think Belvin's already got like 3 weapons already.
He's got a lot of weapons. Yeah.
And no one else really uses a longsword. Unless Sandstorm wants it.
I don't think he's proficient in longswords.
Okay. I couldn't use Dex with it anyway.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
couldn't
have to use
dex with it.
strength.
Actually, it
It's
does
def-
say longswords is a proficient.
Yeah, you have to use strength though instead of Dex.
Yeah.
Are you sure? How come it says it then?
You can still be proficient in it. You just add your
Yeah.
strength to proficiency.
Yeah, you
Ah,
modify.
yeah,
Doesn't
okay.
add to
No,
it.
you say I'll still get the proficiency bonus, but I won't
Yeah.
get this
Yeah,
dex
yeah,
bonus,
strength instead
which
of
is my
dex.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that good.
Alright.
And how much coinage was in those chests?
Looking through it, you can do a quick count. in total, there is about 2,200 silver pieces.
Coinage.
There's a bit
Do you
of
wanna
coin
just
in there.
split it between our bags of holding, Sandstorm? Put 1,100
How
each.
much? 1,100.
They're all silver
Yeah, so you
pieces,
guys-
right?
Oh, silver.
All
Okay.
silver pieces.
I wish they were gold.
Go! What a find! That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, 1,100.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right,
add that
so
into my-
you guys add 1,100 into your. As you guys spend probably about 5 minutes just stuffing the bags of holding full of coins. Just-
Can we use it like a vacuum? It's just like sucking in the coins.
So we're not
I'm gonna
going
say
by.
yes.
It's a magic bag. It can do that.
Yeah.
It can do that.
It's no. We have like an elephant in there, like something.
What? This
They
elephant's
suck
just,
up with their trunks.
it's an elephant's just dead now. It's full of silver coins.
It can push it back out into the damn thing.
Have we only raided one chest or both?
No animal cruelty
Both
today.
chests.
Okay.
That's both
Cool.
chests.
Well, let's. We can't see anything else.
Does anyone
value?
actually want a potion of climbing or a potion of water breathing?
I do not see anything
Yeah,
else.
I would like.
I'm
I
out.
don't like water, but am I? I don't know.
Yeah, you should take one.
I don't know if my role play will allow me to swim in water.
Well, what if your
I guess if I have to, I'll do it.
What if your role play puts you in water?
Yeah,
Like you roll
and
bad?
I'll always. I can swim. Like the cats can swim, but they just don't want to swim.
All right. Delvin, as you come up into this next chamber where the water's pooling,
I think.
Are you guys done in there, or can I come in, or do we need to get out, or?
I'm done. I'm
There's
making my way
There's
up.
nothing else. Right. There's nothing else in this area.
nothing else.
I just mean, do I have to keep supervising this lizard?
The lizard's pretty chill right now, to be honest.
Okay.
He's got those big bellies now. He's just like, oh man, that's so good.
Was
It'd
there
be
any?
so cool to train it and be like a ride.
So did you guys find anything exciting?
I found
Anything worth sharing?
like 2,200 silver.
Nah. just
Alright,
some
so-
coins and potions.
Mate, I was the one who got you those fucking silvers. Show some respect, son.
Mate, when are you
We
going
got when are
you gonna play with your lizard?
from the looks of it, Durgeddin's sword,
Yeah.
longsword.
So now how many? We have 2 of them, right?
Yes.
So there should be 3 others because the other dwarven blacksmith
No.
had the dagger. There were 6
I say
total,
it's
right?
not the dagger.
There's a total of 7,
7.
including the dagger.
Yeah. So,
So
we
there could
need
be
4
4
more.
more somewhere around here for the full collection.
possibly.
And what can you do with the full collection?
Sell 'em.
Sell them.
Maybe combine
Yeah,
them.
like
Oh, actually,
they-
no. You were correct. That there is 6. My mistake.
Okay.
I just need to go back and check the notes. That you guys have 2.
Mhm.
You guys have 2 of the 5 that are missing.
Yeah.
You know that one that Global Bronze Anvil has the dagger.
Oh, hi.
All right. So as you flounder through a bit of the flounder your way around a bit of the stream as it pulls in towards the back, you can see this huge cavern. The ceiling must be about 30 feet overhead. The far end of the cave is lost to you within darkness. You see as you come into this area, and that a foul stench assaults your nostrils immediately, and the remains of butchered game and debris lies along the cavern walls.
do we still have Pass Without Trace on?
Yes, you do.
Cool. I think
How
we
deep
should
is this
stealth in
water?
there.
We should always
Actually, your pass without
the-
trace would have cancelled out at the conjuring of conjuring animals.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, how deep's that water?
Looking at the
Tree
pool, you
feeding.
think it might be about probably 5 feet deep.
Ah, shit.
Can I freeze a path
Cool.
over
How
it?
strong is it though?
Yeah, make a little slide for us, please.
Can I make an ice
It's-
bridge? With shape
A nice slide.
You see that the stream is rushing down through it quite quickly, even though it is pooling within this area here.
If I
The majority of water.
Okay, do you want me to?
if I made one over the side though, would it still be rushing down? Because it's not through the center.
I'd give you make a Arcana check to try and make how sturdy this bridge could be, as you will create it into existence. 28. Very nice. All right. So as you freeze the water from up overhead, you draw it on up and create more, gather it from this side of the shoreline over to the next side. So it's just a little bit off the water's edge as you've brought this water up.
I'm just kind of making it on, like, just slightly below the surface, so it's not like really blocking the flow, so it shouldn't get affected too badly.
Yeah. So you constantly plunge 5-foot cubes into it, just trying to get it as close to the water surface as possible, but you were able to make a small little block bridge crossing the way.
And then I casually fly across. Because I don't trust
Then
it
you
still.
casually fly across.
Oh, let's give it a go.
You can do it, guys.
Do I need to roll anything?
Make
Fly
an
part.
acrobatics check.
Everyone or?
Everyone who's crossing the bridge.
I did say I put
Fuck.
handrails on it as well. To start with.
Oh, make it an advantage then.
Athletics, you
Jesus.
say, or acrobatics?
Acrobatic. Do a flip if you want.
Acrobatics.
Oh!
Do a flip.
Oh!
Let's say acrobatics.
You guys
Alright.
are rolling really well.
You are.
Lucky I had that handrail.
Yeah, lucky you did. 'Cause you really
Consistent.
Nice.
whoop. As you guys all get over to the next side of the area, you're not enjoying stepping on all the
God.
ice and water, but you enjoy it. As you come into this chamber and fly over to the other side, you see that off in the distance, there is an orc body laying dead on the ground, and another one off over here. Oh, no way! Thank you very much, Sugar Pixies.
Oh,
Oh, God,
my
she's back.
god.
Oh,
Oh
thank
no.
you.
Holy smokes.
Hi, Richard McSundry as well. Hello, $50. Oh, God is
Oh,
here.
thank
Our
you.
God has arrived.
Don't forget to say. Don't forget to send us. Yeah, thank you. Send us a
Lord
little
and
what you
Saviour.
want to do. I will for that. I will quit fucking up your name.
Yeah.
With that, you can. With that $50, you can choose to either give our players a card from the deck of many things, or you could give them 2 magic items, uncommon magic items, or you could give them a whole 5 natural 20s. Hey, good morning,
No,
20.
or you could give me 5 natural 1s to give to them. What do you want? Just send me a message, maybe, or I'll message you later to see what you want.
You could give us 50 mustaches.
You know what you're doing. All right. Well, just message me and let you know what you want done.
Donation veteran.
yeah.
Literally the best person.
I've already made a plan.
So much in our support for Movember.
It's all in the cart.
It's so seedy. It's so wonderful.
I'm gonna have a delicious mo by the end of the month.
It's the one time if you want to do a mo, you can do it and no one can pay you out.
No, I still cop shit from Laura.
Except your
Nah.
loved ones.
All right.
Everyone actually
so-
said when I did mine, I actually suited a mo, so I'm like, oh damn, I kind of look
Yeah.
good. This is bullshit.
All right. So, as you come into this chamber, it's full of just debris. There's 2 dead orcs off into the distance. You can see just barely on the edge of your dark vision. You see over to here. There looks to be in place a stone, like skipping pebble size. Well, not size, but shaped, massive stone that's been slid into place and blocking what seems to be blocking the cavern entrance.
Yeah, so it's all blocked off down there. Or just like blocked off here.
It looks like it's just been slid into place. You can see that on the ground around there. There's scrape marks on the ground. And within this chamber, it stinks horrendously.
Can we be sneaky still?
Where did you say that corpse was? Oh, is it the corpse up north?
Yeah, the corpse up here.
Corpses.
Yep.
Yeah, you can still. You guys weren't really sneaky as you were going over the bridge.
Because I had to be kind of careful.
Yeah, there were splashes.
I made a bit of a cat sound. I was like, "Meow," down the bit.
Yeah. But yeah,
You should have formed a table out of one of the things of ice.
It's like a knock something off. Let me knock something off, god damn it.
you
3
see
sessions,
a broken
no
table off to the side, over here, up over here. It looks to be a whole bunch of wood just piled together. There's just a couple of planks of wood leaning up, and then another one put on top. And then there's just trinkets of debris and shit just laying over the top of it. The sandstorm.
Is this walking like depth?
You see that stream's probably only about 3 feet deep, but it's just.
It's like 3 feet
I can
across.
jump that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. 1 sec here, guys. I see a table over there. I don't know why, but I want to go over to it.
No.
I jump over.
This is how he dies.
I must do it. I have some kind of obsession.
I will jump over as well and back him up.
Okay, so you both jump on over.
Back him
and you go
up,
on
protect him from that table.
Take the table
Just-
from
just-
him.
Just in case he does anything
So
stupid.
instead of like, if I normally was walking around tables, I'd accidentally be knocking stuff off. But this time, my table literally spins me around 180 degrees. It's taking control, and it goes up, and it's just like, whoosh, and it just knocks everything off. It actually hits the table, and the whole table explodes. I was like, whoa. I just had to get out of my system.
As your instinct takes over, as you see, as you all see Sansom go over, he just turns his butt towards the table and then just looks at you just innocently and just looks around. His tail just sticks up, bats around softly, reels to the side, and there's just this massive clash and clang from the trinkets laying on top. What looks to be like some sort of tools and like a broken bottle. It just clangs and clatters on the ground. With that, you all hear as this
I got the better of you guys.
gross
I'm sorry.
reptilian creature comes out from around the side
What the fuck is that?
of this chamber here, and then you see another one as the reptilian scales merge in
Gross.
That's right,
stonework.
The weird dwarf said there was lizardmen down here.
They didn't
Smell
say they
lizards.
were ugly.
And as they bare their claws and their fangs, they look like they're going to lunge towards you. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Where's the other one? You said it was 2.
Make sure you click on your character, Robbie.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget to click your character.
Click your
Oh,
character.
yeah.
Click your character.
All right.
My armor class is deleted for some reason.
No, no.
Looks like
I'll
we're
put it
getting
back
that ones.
16. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Music's
this
on.
music.
It's on, boys. Okay, so. So, 2, 18. Why didn't that come up as 18?
I like how everybody rolled pretty good,
Except
except for Ikram. It's like the total opposite side of it.
This is just,
Just
I'm the
another day in
backup.
the office.
I'm the backup. I suss out what you guys are doing, and then I do a real plan,
Okay.
so we don't all get killed.
Whatever you say, mate.
All right. So,
I feel like I'm the more the disabler than you guys are the damage dealers.
Oh, there's
All right,
definitely something
Sansol.
disabled.
in seeing that, instantly knocking off the
If I get
table,
a turn.
okay, Casimir and Sandstorm, you both get a nat 20 each.
Oh, nice.
Whereas I now have 6 nat 1s to deal out.
Fuck.
That could come in handy.
I don't think so.
We should use that. We should use that nat 1 on these lizards
We'll see
if
what
they roll
happens.
really
Oh
well.
shit! Did you add that? Nat 20 already had one.
No, you've already had one before.
Oh, brilliant!
All
Now
right.
I can waste them.
Yes, now you can listen. All right, so Sansom, you're first up for your move as you see
Okay.
these creatures
I
coming
was
out.
like, as I spun and knocked everything over, I'm like, I look, I'm like, oh shit, there's a lizard man. And the first reaction I think I was get a fire arrow out and I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go for it. Sharpshooter. So -5
For plus 10 damage.
the touchdown. I'm going for the damage.
Nice.
7 hit.
Nice.
So -5, whatever this says, plus 10 damage. Bang. Oh, I should have done it.
At the very last second, as the arrow is hurling towards this creature, it ducks, just moves its head just slightly. The arrow goes screeching past it for a burst of fire behind it against the cavern wall.
I only got
That was
7.
really good as well.
It looks cool at least.
Yeah. All right. Your bonus action and movement.
Yeah, I'm going to actually. I'm going to hide behind the rubble I made. If that's possible.
It's going to be an exercise in futility, but
That's like a little
because
teepee.
it's only about knee height.
Oh shit! Okay.
You can try anyway.
You can
Can I
lay down.
try?
You can try.
Yeah. Can I get lay down in it?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Here we go. Stealth check.
I'm a trash.
Something I can do well at least.
So you know how cats naturally get into like weird spots very
Yeah.
easily?
Cats are
Yeah,
licking.
you're able to just liquefy yourself into the mess, and
You'll
you'll
never find me.
just blend in with it.
You're just like an ooze. You just slowly melt into the
Yeah.
into the shape of the
All right,
trash.
Belvin. These reptilian creatures with their very small blue tongue-esque flat heads, long snouts. You see, they, even though scaled, they do have rippled muscle underneath that. Massive long talons and claws hang down and around their arms. Very unlike the green-scaled lizard folk you saw before. These are more subterranean lizards. You glare at you and they just stink.
I am going to move up in this direction to about here, and then point my new ring at him
Hadouken.
With our
and
powers
use my
combined.
use my scorching ray three
No,
three
that's your,
times.
that's your
Oh, sorry, that's right. No,
Circlet.
it's right. It was the circlet. Yes.
All right. So as you pull your sword out and point towards this guy up here.
No, this one.
Okay. So yeah, you pull your sword out and point towards him. The little sun emblem up the top lights up, and from out of it, 3 blasts of golden radiant light come screeching out. One goes off around to the side.
two more.
Boom. Oh, they go different directions.
And
That's
one
cool.
kind of arcs out around to the left, one arcs
Yeah.
out to the bottom right, and then the other one scorches over the top. So you got to roll that 3 times.
Did you control those directions? Okay, that looks sweet.
So it's like a
Dodge
3 shot.
this. So it's quite hard to dodge them all. They go
Yeah.
all directions.
So roll another 2, Brad, as that one hits.
He rolled 3.
Oh, he did? Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So yeah.
I've already rolled 3 times. I'm pretty sure I did
With-
1 hit.
All right. So, actually 2 of them hit. So for the first, as
Ooh.
the creature ducks on the first again, avoids it. The second blast catches it in the shoulder, and it reels in pain from the burning around it. Then the second one, as it's got its mouth open and is about to lunge forward, it just catches it on top of the head and just smacks and explodes as its face then crashes into the into the stonework floor below, killing it.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Casimir.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward and up, just sort of behind Belvin, and shoot a firebolt at this one.
Alright, so you summon the swirl of the conjuring flame, the arcane sigils around it, because swirling off.
Max damage.
Max damage.
Oh.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my little finger pistols, just sort of line it up.
You're gonna finger bang it.
Yep.
As you finger bang it, this large volleyball-sized ball of fire just erupts from it and goes searing over towards the creature, catches it right in the head, and it just clanks back down on the ground, dead.
It's like, even I'm impressed at myself.
Yeah, you're just like, huh. You raise an eyebrow at yourself.
Wait, is it you that has the mirror?
The mirror.
Who's got the mirror? Was that Belvin?
Belvin.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Belvin has the mirror.
I was gonna say you could pull out the mirror and like look at yourself,
Oh.
and, flexing and shit.
So, like,
damn.
stuff.
Flexing your brain.
That's something actually,
Just tense
out
my
of all of us, I
forehead.
think Belvin would be the one that most likely would do that.
What?
Look at
Actually, yeah, no,
yourself in the
probably.
mirror just to
It's
make
like,
sure you're looking
wait.
good in battle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
As this chamber then goes dead quiet after with only the rush of the stream running through the center of the room.
Hmm.
You see, within over the other side, there is 5 foot. There is about this chamber on the other side of this low, lone stone overhang to the north, where the with passageway no larger than about 3 feet wide, 5 feet wide, 3 feet up, that the river flows underneath. And you remember that when you first entered from the big stairwell coming down into this area of the mountain, that there was a very similar one on the opposite side. So you guess the stream came through there, and then meets up here under that low overhang.
Can you take off the initiative?
Oh yes, of course. Thank you.
Thanks. Just
What's
'cause
this
it
down here?
doesn't look pretty. So this rock's like blocking off this passage, but it's like
Yeah, it
it's
looks-
not a natural placement.
No, it looks like something that's been like a haphazard sliding door. It's lent over in such a way that it can be grabbed from the side and pulled open.
So should we have a look back there then?
Did we check
We
up the
should-
top of this room? Just in
Yes.
case there's something in here.
The top of the room, over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, to the north.
Yeah, I had a quick gaze. It's nothing.
Nothing.
Well, except for like dead.
Oh, what's in the orc corpses?
What's in the orc? Guts.
What's
Well,
in the orc? Just gonna
around
put my rubber glove on.
around the stinky lizards, you can rummage through their bodies as they've been mostly eaten and deteriorated. That they don't have much on them. Nothing at all, really. Everything that they wear, their trousers have been turned to loincloths, basically, as most of the flesh has been chewed off them, chewed off their legs.
Is there any gaps around this rock, or is it like sealed tight?
Like there is a few gaps where you can like put your hand in around in the back of the rock, but it's probably out about.
So you're saying I
This
could
wide.
send Speeder in, my familiar.
Yeah, there'd be
so-
gaps where you can send a familiar in.
As you send
He's tiny.
Speeder in, yeah. So I'm just going to move you in there for the
Yeah.
purpose.
Cool.
And as he climbs along the wall, you get to a section and rummaging through the room, heading towards the wall, in between two of the stone pillars, within this warren, this passage into this long, low cavern. that has 3 narrow twisting passages that lead off in the darkness in multiple corners. You can smell through Speeder's senses that the air is thick with the same stench as the reptilian creatures from before. Is another one kind of walks in through the darkness from the backs of the cavern, inquisitive as to what happened just out there before with all the ruckus. One of them's holding up a fresh piece of meat on bone and is just gnawing on it.
I'll have a look around over here as well. So I can see. Can I actually see just the 2 of them? Through
Yeah, it's just
his
the 2 of them.
eyes? Okay.
One's gone over towards the door as like slowly, cautiously approaching, but is not going any further than here.
So I can see there's like a pathway down here, and also a
Yeah.
pathway upwards.
Yeah, you see that in that pathway up there, you see that there is a much larger kind of stinky reptilian creature as well, just
this
within
way?
the edge of the darkness.
Oh yeah. Do you say wait? It's much larger than the others.
Yeah, much larger, but still much larger in its bulk size.
Yeah.
As you look in, you see like the glowing coals of a crude hearth that illuminate a large cavern. The ceiling rises about 15 feet above the floor, and the rubbish and skins of dead creatures cover the floor.
I will go back to my senses, and I want Speeder to just continue to sneak down this direction, and I'll tell the others about the lizards I saw, lizard men.
Okay,
So
so you go back to
I
your
saw 3, 2 in the immediate, like next chamber, and then 1 if we hook around the corner.
Is that all that is contained in that room, or is that as far as you got?
That's as far as I saw.
All right.
Okay.
So as Speed is making his way down, the other 2 seem to be going into the chamber and talking with the large one. And in Draconic, they say, noise of battle up ahead. The orcs dare make move against us. Do they dare? Chieftain, Garazgaz, let's make our move. Shall we make our move against the orcs? But as you make your way down towards the back, another one kind of comes out towards the side and looks around the area and looks up towards the door. But as you go down the back here, you see nothing but scraps and crudely made beds. As you head on into the southwest chamber, you see this chamber.
If if I could tell they're about to come out of the door, I would cut my connection to Speeder.
Okay.
Because
hear that they're
I
like-
want to warn the others that they're coming, so we can sort of set up,
Yeah.
maybe ambush them.
You hear like there's a talk about going, but it's like not entirely so. But yeah, you can do that entirely. Okay.
So I'll just move back. Or you might have to move me because the shadows and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can do that. Oh wow.
I'm stuck.
I know you walk straight into a door.
So do you think we should proceed? Or
Gonna be some.
It sounds like they're gonna come out, so we could maybe ambush them.
I'm still like hidden in the rubbish going, come out, guys.
Yeah,
Mm,
you
this is
see
so
his tail, just the and the end little bob and fur of his tail just like flickering in the side. Just
Yeah. Any more tables?
whoop. Just curious as to what's there. All right. So
Can I just wait for them to open
Yeah.
the door with the wall in
Just
my
like-
hand,
Hi.
ready to just swing it and smack the first one in the head?
Housekeeping.
Okay. Skipping. All right, so
You picked the wrong door.
But there's only one.
you hear there's a crank.
And it was the wrong one.
You hear there's a and a as if something's hitting on the door from the other side. Then there cracks begin within the door. You guys put on some dramatic tension.
Should we go and hide?
Can we? Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. And then
I'm gonna
I was
hide
like,
around
I'm
this
just gonna
corner.
Stand here with like a
I'm
baseball
already
bat.
hiding. Don't worry
I'm gonna
about
hide
it.
behind that corner
why
there.
don't we?
I'll
Why don't
hide
we like fight him at a
up
choke point, and you guys shoot stuff through me, and I'll just like
Through you.
You say.
Through your body.
Special.
One sec, let me keep trying to get through. I'll keep pushing the
That's
arrows
way
into
too
each other
bad.
until they go through.
Alright, Brad. You
That was
be,
anime music or something.
all right.
Yeah,
do
that
you guys convince me
you be Goku. I'll be
to
Piccolo.
hide?
As the
Not
door
shoot through you.
collapses, and the rubble turns to stone as this lizard. Well, it does,
all,
but
holding actions to like attack.
What about you,
Alright.
got your Kurumaya there?
I'm assuming we're all holding actions to like ambush.
Yeah. I'm like literally laying down. I'm like just waiting.
Oh, so we're all staying there then.
Yeah, but we're like kind of not.
Okay, I'm gonna stay
in
there.
any of you.
Yeah, you
okay.
can stay there.
So predetermined, Ikram is staying down there around the corner. Sandstorm's hiding within the trash. Belvin's standing there with the maul in hand.
I'm hiding up.
Casimir is hiding around the corner. If you guys are going to be quote unquote hiding, I'd like you all to make stealth checks.
We don't have an advantage anymore, do we?
Bang.
Oh, fuck. Why am I still on
It
advantage?
still
It doesn't.
doesn't matter.
It's like the same number.
Are we reinitiating?
All right, roll initiative.
I need that advantage, Rob.
Kapow. No. Where's our good initiatives?
Don't forget to click your characters.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. Did you remember, Rob?
Yep.
Oh, good work.
Oh, look at you guys.
We're We're getting better. Oh!
But if we're
We're getting
preparing to
better.
ambush them,
Yeah, I know. At the
will we
same
get
time.
a surprise round if we're preparing to ambush them?
I'm so keen if
Once
I
the
was
door
to-
falls, then yes, you'll be able to get whoever's in line of sight will be able to have,
So
have their.
everybody
yeah.
grim.
Do I have
Everyone-
one side? Or am I just like? I know where he is. I can hear him.
Yeah, I'm just pushed up against the wall.
Belvin definitely can see him. Belvin's just like standing there. Hello.
Wow, you guys. Wow. Okay. So
Look at their numbers.
straight off the bat, Deadstorm, you are
Oh,
first
fuck.
What?
with your surprise attack, because
Look at your numbers. I didn't realize.
as surprise round
Where's
happens,
Belvin's number?
Where am I?
You-
Yeah, where's
Did you not
Belvin's?
click your character?
I did click my character this time.
okay, I'll add him back in.
Okay. I was thinking, no way I'm the highest.
With a 1, you're higher than 2 of us.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Wow.
Oh, it's pretty sad, actually, isn't it?
It
Very
is.
sad.
It's upsetting.
It's very upsetting.
Wow.
Just look at
Alright.
my stealth loot.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. I was like, fuck.
I have two.
Okay.
I'm good at some things. I'm pretty good, actually. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go. Just some like I want to be slow mo as well. Man, all this is slow mo. I just like burst, and all the rubble like flies in the air in slow mo. And as they come out, lightning and fire comes out, and I'm just like, surprise, motherfucker! And then just go straight for him, double dagger's attack.
All right, so it's a rush and a trash in slow mo.
Oh shit!
Fire and
Might have
lightning
to see
come
that.
What?
Holy crap!
Down the corridor. Yeah.
Down the corridor as I'm attacking, I'm like, whoa!
As you're about to hit, you just finally take notice. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoops.
And I go, I still attack. I still attack, but I'm kind of concerned. What will I see?
You're making me nervous because I haven't seen what's down that corridor yet.
Oh yes, you can't. That's so. I like how
Alright.
you can't see that.
Make attack rolls.
Okay, is this advantage?
At advantage, please.
For the surprise round.
Oh, brilliant. So if I don't get advantage when I have sneak attack, or I do.
What?
Ah,
No,
you don't.
they're different things.
No,
They're
I
two
know,
different
but I think before I was rolling advantage when.
You had the
For
flanking available.
For
Yeah,
flanking.
that was
Oh, okay. When I was hiding, I could do it, right?
yeah. When you're hiding,
Yes.
you
So
like you give it.
You can do
okay,
sneak
I want-
attack when you have advantage, or when there's an ally within 5 foot of the enemy.
Yeah. And I was doing.
with a finesse or ranged weapon.
I think I was doing it every time because every time I was hiding, so it became
Yeah.
so normal.
Or
I thought I
flanking.
could do it all the time.
Yeah, hiding or flanking.
Okay, here we go.
That's good.
First off, I get the dragon tooth of
Larry.
Larath.
of Lareth with a flame on my offhand, and I slice it across, and then I come up on my main hand, and I slice it across with my dagger of vengeance. Gotta click it first. I meant to click it. Bang, and then I go the vengeance after, and then I go sneak attack.
Kapow.
Okay, and with those, you draw flame and blood as the dragon tooth dagger cuts in and through the clavicle of this creature, and then the other one, vengeance, comes through, slashes lightning, scorch, and like burning through the flesh, cutting in deep. As this creature then just drops and falls onto the wall beside you, and just tongue pokes out to the side as blood gushes around from his throat and collarbone area.
Nice.
Dead.
Beautiful. Well, I don't have to
Not
disengage then. So I'm just going to go. And I sort of stand and I see these down the alley. I'm like, oh my. So I think, what's good for an alleyway, guys? I say Alchemist Fire. So I throw Alchemist Fire with my second move straight here
Nice.
in the middle of these three dudes.
Can I just move
Okay.
my character over so I can see what's going on?
Nah, you decide to hide, so you have to hear it. You're hearing all this.
Yeah.
It just sounds so epic, and I'm just sitting there like,
You're hearing all this.
All these screams of pain, just like, oh my
Yeah.
god, what is happening?
All right.
Yeah, what's that? That must be
Roll.
Sam.
Let's see. Do you have Alchemist Fire
Sleight
jotted
of
down
hand?
on your sheet?
Okay.
Okay.
I got Alchemist
So-
Fire.
Roll your short bow.
Roll one shot bow. Okay.
Yeah.
The fire one or the normal one?
Just a normal one.
Just for the attack.
Okay.
Yeah, just for your attack
advantage.
roll.
Is this advantage because I'm still surprised? They're surprised.
I'd say no.
Okay, they're not surprised. I just killed their mate. Makes sense.
They would be pretty surprised you just killed their mate.
Yeah. Oh god, this is good.
It's like, no.
Short bow.
Teddy. 15.
I'm going to turn that into a natural 1.
Oh, you bastard! That was gonna be so cool.
Nice.
I was at the very last second. The lid comes off, and the burning liquid flame erupts down onto yourself.
I blame shooting.
Oh, what?
savage.
So,
Oh no! And Belvin's right next to him. I don't know if that's gonna hit him.
as your clothes and fur catch alight, you take 3
I thought you
points
hit
of
him.
fire. Yeah, instantly from your shoulder you go, "Row!" And you take 3 points of fire damage.
Oh no! This
and
is
you're
awful.
now deemed on fire until you put it out.
Oh wow! Okay, let's add a little
Wow.
Oh, that's good. A little green effect.
Yeah, that's good. Alright.
Fire.
There you go. That's good.
Oh, thank you. That's good.
All right, you're on fire.
Oh, wow.
Casimir.
That didn't work out too well at all.
I'm just really scared.
What happened to my
roll
turn? Did I
attacks.
just not get a turn?
Yeah, Belvin rolls
Uh,
better than us.
No,
True,
that's
but
right.
Belvin wasn't-
You're now.
Belvin wasn't hiding. He was up in front, just
It
waiting.
wasn't-
there.
oh yeah, it
So,
wasn't really
at the time. At the time of the meeting and like everything happened, this is now happening like bang.
Cool.
I don't know if I want to roll an
Hey
attack.
Ikram,
now.
how did that sound to you back there?
I'm just hearing fucking hardcore noises, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Belvin just sees his brother just catch on fire.
Oh shit.
Alright, Carl.
No, I see him drop it on himself.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Carl, and I want you to
Did
be
I
honest.
actually drop it or just like malfunction and exploded?
No,
Like
but
it
while-
was just like
while
you
you-
went to go.
Held it back. It dripped on you.
Yeah,
Ah, the mistake.
like the stopper came out. All right, what do you want to do?
Alright, I want to ask you a question, Carl. You have to be honest. If I roll an attack and you make it in that one, is it going to hit Sandstorm?
It doesn't matter. It's just you can't ask the DM these
He
questions.
can make it. He can make it anything.
It's just like
You can't.
such a
You
shit.
can't ask him the
It's
question.
just like,
he can make
oh,
it hit yourself.
you crit? Nah, you actually hit Sandstorm.
You can. That's the thing. You
Yeah, but
can
it's just
do.
like-
That's. Oh shit.
All right, so as this
Actually,
gold,
I
Do I
did.
get,
Gold
do I
and
get
orange.
advantage for a surprise round?
You do get
yes,
advantage.
yes, indeed.
So
roll
you
a-
can turn one of those into a 1, or both
that's
if you
fine.
want to use 2 uses.
as you bring the flames to hand, it goes searing off, and you hit this guy here. I'm assuming the big one.
Yeah, the one in front.
All right, and it goes smack bang within his chest, and he just looks at you and snarls, just.
Ooh. Tough boy.
Oh, so that's actually that's bigger than the other two.
Yeah, he's the big boy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's amazing! I can't believe I destroyed myself. That's gonna
Alright.
be cool. Anyways.
Okay, so
I was just
next
worried
up,
about killing you, Robbie.
do you want to
Ah,
make him?
just-
Do you want to move or anything to round to the
We
side?
can't decide.
I will sneak back.
All right, as you pull yourself around the wall, as your firebolt goes beside the burning cat.
Probably traumatizing him.
Very much
I'm
so.
like, so
Just-
this
grew.
is like seconds though, isn't it? It's not like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the first 3 split seconds.
Okay,
This is
good.
what
I'm
happened.
just imagining my whole
I'm
time.
fucking
still
nervous that
moving.
I'm gonna set you on fire, somehow rip you apart with my
Nah,
bear
it's-
bite or something.
We're gonna stop thinking about these nat ones now, because now it's happened. Everyone's terrified. It's gonna happen every time. I totally forgot about it. I'm like, this is a perfect move.
That's why he used it.
Yeah,
I know.
it's good timing.
All right, so
Well
I just
played.
see. So is this the big guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can now see what we're seeing.
Oh, I can see some of what you're saying.
3 slimy boys.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to.
Put me out.
Oh yeah, you're on fire.
I'm here going. You're like,
What
What
to
should I do?
What kind of fire is it? Is it normal fire, or if I
It's,
touch it, am I going to catch on
Alchemist
as
fire.
well?
It's alchemist fire, so it's alchemically made flames. So,
So if I touch it, it's gonna fuck me up
Yes.
too.
So make sure you read the label on the fire extinguisher
Like
if it's the
normal
right
fire.
one to use.
yeah,
Just like normal fire.
It's
if you
more like
touch
a-
it, it'll hurt.
yeah, it's more like an oil fire.
Oh, it's so bad. I don't know how to
I got
put it out.
nothing to help you. Holy shit!
I know, like you can give me a hug
Can
and
you like pat it out?
say it's all gonna be okay.
Yeah, you can try pat him out.
Like with your cloak or something?
No, no, I feel like that'd set me on fire, wouldn't it? It's like an oil fire.
Nat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll for it.
Even
Nat
if it's
one,
an oil
roll on fire.
Even if it's an oil fire, if you like cut off the
Yeah,
oxygen
if-
source, it'll.
Cut the oxygen, it should stop. Yeah. Do what you want to do. I'm on fire here as a cat going.
D&D's
Would that be
kinda
an action
based
or a
physics.
bonus action?
That'd be an action.
Fuck.
No one wants to save Sandstorm.
I do. It's
don't
just
have
see
to-
how it is.
You don't
see how
have
it
to
is.
save your friend.
You don't have
Well,
to. You can go on your merry
Just like
way.
worked
Well-
with him throughout his entire childhood.
You make a
Trained
good
to be
point. We
this
don't
cool
have to
person.
save him. But
He's thinking
I think the
about
real
it.
test will be: will his brother save him? No.
He probably's like,
Really?
he's been
I
through
don't know.
worse.
We'll find out.
okay. So
Make a decision. Any decision, I don't mind.
It's just his character.
if I cast, yeah, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna pat him out.
All right, make a dexterity check.
Oh fuck! Why did it have to be dexterity? We're both on fire.
You take 1 point of fire damage, and now you're on fire as your leaf weave. Even though
I
made of
heard
leaf, and your
Casimir,
bark,
Oh, Kaz needs to take his turn.
your bark made gauntlets do catch on fire from the natural substance that it is. So you are now considered
Oh,
on fire
wow.
as well.
Oh, wow.
Do I still get a bonus action or?
Shit.
Yeah, you still
Ru-
have a
Wait.
bonus action.
Run to here. Run here.
He already ran around the corner though. How much movement's he got?
How much more movement? Can you get to the water in time?
I got 30 feet.
Drag me along.
So you went from there, 15.
Like, imagine Bell and Peter spoke.
You
Yeah,
can,
so
you
go
can
like
pretty much just
Get
get.
there.
Yeah, you can pretty much get over to here.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Sandstorm.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice.
How much?
And then-
Both of them?
Yeah.
I think it's both, yeah.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
then... Oh, no, that'd be
What
deemed as
level?
an action.
What level did you cast it at? First or second?
This party's on fire.
we
What
just need Belvin to help us out next. Help.
I love using that ones against players.
Fuck it. I'm just going to move to there.
All right, so
like,
you're like realize you're on fire. You're like shit, water.
I'll like
Yeah.
heal and then start running.
Yeah. Thank you for the heal. Like you're like on fire going heal, heal, heal.
It's getting hot
Okay.
in here.
Oh, this is hectic.
This is
It was
great
going,
fun.
it was going so well as well, but. Okay, I guess it's Belvin's turn. No, it's not actually.
No.
No, it's not. So starting from the very
Slimy
top of the
turn.
round, it's their turn. The
Oh,
big one's going first as he's approaching, walks up 5 feet towards you all. And it holds its claw out towards you as I am looking up a spell.
Oh.
But if they attack you like melee, do they have a chance of getting caught on fire?
Yeah.
They do.
You just like go and grapple them. Just like ah.
Yeah. Take the fire. This is hilarious.
As the creature holds its hands out, you see it summons from out and conjures within the air, within the moist, dark air, 3 little beads of fire. Each one of them,
Ah, more fire.
each one of them shoots out and around in a bit of an arc towards Sandstorm.
It's a scorching ray.
Yes,
You know,
as he casts
I want to use
Scorching
my
Ray.
half.
your reaction.
Uncanny.
Your uncanny dodge.
Yes, please.
All right. So your armor class is 16.
Does that count for everything or just one of the attacks?
Just one, I think.
You'll be able to half the damage on one of the attacks.
Okay.
So
One that's the most.
If they hit.
all right, so the first one goes over the top of you as you're like flailing around and trying to put yourself out.
Yeah, accidentally dodge it.
The other one, the second one, hits you in the side of the gut.
Ah, just put that bit out.
He just put that bit out for a 22.
Oh,
The next
wow.
one for a 15 to hit.
Yeah,
no.
it doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't hit. All right, so
No.
Like, oh yeah, it doesn't hit.
I know.
As you
Realize,
take
like,
3
Yeah,
points
nah, it doesn't.
of fire damage from the creature's spell, and then
You know,
looks
yeah.
very kind of upset and annoyed at just like
So that actually, I
As
missed
it's-
all,
as its spells missed.
all of them. That's beautiful. So I can use uncanny dodge after the fact, right?
That's a reaction.
Okay.
So if something has
Yeah,
to hit you,
Reaction.
Ah, okay. So I'll tell you next. Okay.
All right. The other
That's good.
the other lizard creatures come on in, and one tries to easily maneuver around Sandstorm.
but does he catch on fire?
I'm figuring that out. No, he. Sandstorm flails hard enough that the creature does indeed catch on fire.
He's flailing like a motherfucker.
He takes 1 point of fire damage.
This is like a chain reaction. This is amazing.
Shit.
The other reptile
This
is
is
like a
an
little
Aussie
bit. It's like, so he looks down on the ground, picks up a rock, and pegs the rock at Sandstorm.
Oh.
Does a 20? No, not a 20, but a. All right, 17 is going to hit. Sorry,
No, it's.
What?
17.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I'm
Oh,
on 18.
no.
I'm on
You're
18.
an
because of
18.
Belvin's.
Plus 1 Belvin, plus 1 daggers.
Oh yes, thank you very
Yes.
much. I've got to add that in. So
That's
yeah,
not-
Plus 2 is
Um,
4. Minus 1.
He's
So,
fucked it.
yeah, it just goes flying overhead, and the rock clatters and clangs on the ground overhead, off in the distance. Yeah, that's
That's
Melvin.
awesome.
Your
Sandstorm,
move.
you should take off your jacket.
I
Sandstorm's
said
on
man's
fire.
not hot.
The other lizard's
He's on fire.
Yeah,
He's hot.
man never get hot.
but the other troglodyte walks back.
Yeah, I'm on fire. Take off your fire.
Man, not hot.
All right,
That guy just shrink.
Melvin. Yeah, it was way too big. I want to.
And to really emphasize, there's one big one.
Ah, yeah.
Also, he's in the way.
He is.
So
Your brother's on
Yeah.
fire.
whereabouts? Oh, yeah, this is-
Yeah,
is he
also
on fire?
put me out.
This is the true test of love.
Say again.
Whereabouts on him is he on fire?
Mostly around the right hand side of his upper body. It's
yeah.
slowly burning its way down towards his entire frame.
I've been burnt a lot, I think, because of it.
You can have singed fur
well-
now.
I know that I can't actually do anything about his fire. I don't have anything on me, so I'm gonna grab his side that he's not on fire, and I'm gonna throw him closest to the water as I can.
Okay, make a strength check. I'm gonna roll a dice. Yeah, you're good.
You don't catch on fire.
You don't catch on
Nice.
fire. As you throw Sandstorm, and he actually
Jeez.
tumbles towards the ground. But with that, the flame does kind of like wrap and burn around him a little bit more. Yep.
How
So
far
that's
did it
your
run?
And then I'm
action.
just gonna-
Probably just about 5 feet away.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna say, "Get to
Thank
the
you.
water."
Okay.
Get to
As he's
the
burning.
river.
Ah, okay. Ah.
And I'm just gonna bring my shield up
Shields up.
and just like sheath my sword back again. So
Bring it out. Shing.
Yeah.
All right. So that's your move.
that's me.
All right, Sandstorm. You take 3 points of fire damage
Yeah.
as you're burning.
That's not too bad.
I am going to. I'm just going to go walk back into the water.
There you
Right,
are.
as you cut and scurry your way over towards him. I'd like you to make, as you put yourself into the water itself, it's very fast flowing. There's a lot of power behind the stream.
Shit.
I'd like you to make either a athletics or acrobatics check.
We definitely know what that's gonna be.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to dig your claws into the bottom of the stream underneath as the rest of the water puts out this flame around you.
And I'm going to get back out. Am I put out of water now? Out of fire?
Yep, you are now quite
Okay,
wet.
cool. I want to get an angle to shoot this guy here.
Okay, so as you movement to get over there and dunk your head in, say like you can roll around and then pull an arrow and still make an attack.
Yeah, because that could be my bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use a fire arrow.
Oh, don't even worry about putting me out, mate. You got me in this.
I can't push you out. We tried that. I learnt from you. I'm not going to try. Next turn, you can do what I did. Just dunk yourself.
Get
I'm
swept
gonna
down the
do-
river.
And Belvin is within that range.
What?
Yeah, so he's within 5 feet.
He is?
Oh no, it has to be within 5 feet of you.
No, it's 5 feet of
Ally.
as an ally.
Oh yes. All right, cool.
Okay.
At this point, I'm just like, yeah, that's all right.
I'm
'Cause
pretty
this thing
sure
punches
that's what we've been playing this whole time.
Like, really, his fire's
We'll just
out to
review
about
the
here,
rules at a
so-
later point.
So the fire's within range.
Fast
It's-
in loose.
Is that just sneak attack? It's not advantage,
No,
right?
that's just sneak attack.
That's not advantage. No, that's just
Just
straight
sneak
roll.
attack. Okay, so I'm going to do a normal firebow sneak attack arrow. Nice.
and snack.
Okay, so yeah. It goes craning into the side of this creature, and you see it nearly burns.
Oh my god.
As it burns through this thing's gut, the flames spread even more so as it topples over and dies and burns in a smoldering, stinking heap on the
Nice.
ground. Also, Belvin, I forgot, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw. As this creature stinks. 7, you fail.
Why does
Stink? What does stink do?
Because of how insanely bad the creature smells, the smells that emanate from it now, especially since it's burning.
Smells like freshly cooked bark.
Within this time, you have now become poisoned.
Oh,
Oh shit.
just from its
Ooh.
stink.
From
Wow,
its stink.
What
that's a
the
good, powerful stink.
fuck?
That's one powerful stink.
It's one powerful stink. Okay, so you're poisoned until your next turn. So the start of the next turn, you are poisoned. You've got disadvantage on all saving throws, or all checks and saving throws.
Does that include attacks?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So actually, no, it's attack rolls and ability checks, not saving throws.
Not saves. Okay.
All right, Casimir, your move.
Okay. Did this one die?
No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it did. I'm so sorry. I was so caught up with the smell of the creature that indeed it has died. Smelling.
I saw that smell, it really poisoned me.
And it's still on fire.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Don't
not going to go
touch
any
it.
closer because I don't want to get stanked.
Yeah, you can smell it.
Yeah.
Very smelly.
You don't need to get close though.
I hit the big one before, didn't I? I'm going to try and...
Yeah, you got
I'm
it
just going to
before.
hit the big one again. Kapow.
And smacks him in the chest, and he looks up at you and is just grunts and grins at the pain and pushes through it.
And I'll head over this way.
Ikram, you're on fire.
I can't believe everyone's fighting these things and I'm just casually on fire.
Yeah, you take 2 points of fire damage.
I can see you're
Nah.
in no immediate danger.
Yeah, you know me in danger, mate. I realized how much damage I was taking. I'm thinking
Where?
that'll be fine. He'll be able to get in the water, turn to a bear, eat some fish in the water, and then have a good time.
Go
All
half
right,
an eight.
so as you take 2 points of damage, douse yourself in the flames, making it acrobatics or
Okay, instead of jumping into the water, I'm going to like cup it and sort of splash myself with it rather than actually jumping in the water.
okay.
Come on, that's not risky at all.
As a wave
You then
comes
cup
down
the
the
water
creek
and-
and knocks you in the water.
Splash yourself with it.
It's probably a bit
A
smarter.
shower
Good
I've had in days.
And you hate water too.
work. Does Ikrin cause poison as well? It's not that bad.
All right. So are you gonna
And
do?
then I'm
That-
going
we'll say-
to. Wait, how much movement did I use just then?
5 feet, I'd say.
Oh,
You
okay.
went that far.
Then I'm going to move to there and I'm going to fire my arrow at the little one.
Okay, so you draw back on the bowstring and let loose as it summons this conjured arrow that
that's
sticks
not too bad.
right into
That's
the
not too
creature's
bad at all.
upper pectoral. As it hisses and squeals and it's just like
I feel no threat.
Oh,
That ends my turn.
as this one then
Calm
comes
down in defense mode.
as this other troglodyte then comes running up, its claws out and then goes to swipe both of them at Belvin. Belvin, I need you to make a you're already poisoned.
Make it double constitution saving throw.
A double constitution saving throw. As it comes at you with both its claws and its okay, so 14 as it scrapes on your shield and on your armor, it's just knocking through to you. And then it opens up its massive flat head mouth and then tries to bite you with stinky teeth. and just gnaws on the side of your shield, just ang, 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 ang.
Ew.
We go back to the top of the round.
Nice try, buddy. Nice try.
There's only 2 left now, isn't there?
The big one and
But
the other
one
one.
of them is big.
He is. But not in their turn order, he's not.
Okay, so as he does that, he's going to he is going to hold out his hand again. Another 3 bursts are going to come flying out of his hand. There's 3 bursts of fire. Actually, yeah. So where's the thing? One's going to go towards Ikram, and one's going to go over the head.
I did nothing wrong.
Except shoot his little son.
Okay, so both of those are going to miss as they fly on past you. And the other one on Belvin is also going to explode off the wall. And he's going to hiss and
That sucks.
be angry about that, and he's going to move backwards.
Worst leader ever.
How did Sandstorm? How did you get caught on fire by this guy? Honestly.
He got farted on.
Yeah, but I would.
Alright.
I don't know what happened because I never saw it.
Oh yeah,
Belvin, your move.
I won't tell you, mate.
He got lucky.
I'm just gonna make a stabbing attack against this one right in front of me. And it's
Okay.
disadvantage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Until the start of your next turn. So now that is your turn. Or is it the end? Yeah. So that's going to be advantage. That's going to be back to normal, actually, since the poison.
Oh.
Well, does
Yeah,
a
it
12.
passes. It's only a very short
Oh,
term.
okay.
Very short
Okay.
term.
So it didn't actually affect you at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't affect me because I didn't have a turn. That's
Yeah.
why I figured it would affect me this turn.
But anyway.
Oh,
That's okay. It's the start of your next turn.
No.
Nothing. All right, yeah. All right. So how do you want to do this? Is it you pull out your sword and just go ready at it?
Yeah, after he's like gnawing on my shield,
Just like, get off.
I just want to just go around him and just stab him through the head,
All right.
and then pull my sword out, and then kind of just like move out of the way, let him fall down, and make a quick movement in the one motion up in this guy.
All right. So
Make
as you
another attack.
just quickly, easily stab in the side of the head, draw it out, wait for him to fall, and then charge on down. The chink, 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 chink from your boots and armor. You just draw your sword out, and then just one motion, just fling, slash into him.
Yeah.
You catch his side, and as he growls in pain from the slashing damage he's taking, he just.
And I also would like to shield bash him.
You then draw your shield out and take the hooked ends from the shield and just draw it back and stab up within him as well. He's not looking too good at all. You see blood.
Trying to
dripping
knock him
down.
prone.
Does he make a strength save for that?
I think it's contested athletics checks, isn't it? Or athletics contested against the
No,
attack
he's
or
gonna.
something
He's just gonna make a strength save, I believe.
Okay, so you got
different. Oh, because it's not the feat, is it? It's from the shield.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
just
yeah.
from my shield.
that's
I'm
from
just
the
using like a
dreadnought.
bash.
12. Does a 12 succeed?
What would he have to beat? I'll make sure.
Does it say on the thing?
It should be.
Because normally it's
Contested.
like
How does shoves work?
normally it's contested athletics checks. I
Yeah,
think.
normally it's contested athletics.
Well, wouldn't he be contesting your attack roll then? In this case, so you'd have to beat 24.
Because it's just like we're taking
It's
an
just like an
action to
attack.
Use a shove.
So, with your,
Just 'cause the
we'll
shield
we'll
has
go.
spikes, that's why it does
We'll
damage.
just go straight up off the bat from your attack roll versus his roll, contested. He's got a 12, so you've got double that. So yeah, he falls on his butt.
So he's double prone.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so he's prone. Stand still.
Yeah.
Your brother's disappeared down the cavern door, down into the cavern.
Can I see him?
from here.
No, I just can't see him.
No, you don't really have line of sight on him at the moment.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
it just
until I can
came
see.
out of the
Okay,
darkness.
I can see him just here now. Like, brother, yeah, okay, I can see he's good. How much movement's that?
So from where you were,
10.
10, and then getting all the way down. With a bonus action
Oh.
dash, you'll be able to get down there.
Nah. I have line of sight of that bastard, don't I?
Yeah, and he is on the ground.
Yeah, sweet.
He's prone.
So what do we call that advantage?
No, that's disadvantage for range attacks.
Ah, okay.
Because they're a smaller target.
Ah, okay. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might... I'm not going to try to throw another thing. Just a bit wary about that. I'm just going to do a normal bow attack then.
Okay, so make that a disadvantage. And you see as the arrow just so happens to pass through the legs of Belvin.
Yeah.
His tail.
There you go, mate. Got your back.
The
He was like,
creature
"Woo!"
then squeals in pain. Casimir, it's your move.
You almost got my back.
Okay.
Ah, see.
Alright,
I'll get it next time, mate. Straight through. Yeah, you
Down to
wanted.
here as well. And I'm gonna take a pot shot as well.
Oh, we're all just fine.
All right.
One or the other will be a good shot.
Oh, there's a 12 hit.
Oh no, that hits the cavern wall, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Lucky it's not.
As it goes just off to the side.
At least it looks cool.
You got
Does.
Belvin's eyebrows.
Ikram, your move.
Now you match
So you're saying dash is a bonus action, is it?
for rogues.
Only for rogues.
Oh, you bitch.
You can action dash.
Move to 30.
I just didn't want to get close. I reckon Belvin just takes the hits. For once.
But he's prone.
There.
He's prone, so you would have advantage on your attacks with daggers.
Ah, shit. Whatever. Hindsight.
I thought you knew that. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, but I think I made a decision. Then he sees prone. I was like, I'll go along with it.
All right, so as you pass through all the bodies and go past Casimir and Sandstorm.
Yeah. Shit. I'm just going to.
Take a
Nah, fuck. I'm just going to
pot
fire my arrow again.
We'll just like.
Good
All right,
Oh,
roll that again for disadvantage.
Really? Can you get worse?
Because he might get a 1.
You can't roll
Alright.
2.
So
You can
we'll
use
just
that
go.
nine if you need
We'll
to.
go 15 and 9. So no, the arrow explodes cavern wall.
This cat wall's taking a beating.
That wall.
As I
We'll
said,
go through that
it's-
wall.
Then the creature's turn, and while he's on the ground, Belvin, you see it disappear before your eyes.
What?
As it raises up a hand and goes Kushdata, and the creature begins to cast a spell, and from its hand, it goes invisible. You then hear a scurry as the creature begins to. You can hear, like in the very vicinity of where it was, movement. So if you want to take an opportunity attack,
I was going to say, can I take a
Disadvantage.
pot shot?
you can take a pot shot at disadvantage. At the very last seconds, you look around, you're just like, what? You just bring your sword out in a wide arc and just bring it through the air. You get to you get 3/4 of the way through the maneuver, and then you hit payday. There is resistance. There is slash as you pull your sword through. There's blood, and then there's just a thud on the ground. And then the creature, the reptilian creature, comes to light. And it's dead.
Music.
Its its guts cut out from its stomach.
Ooh.
Fatality. Do it, bro.
And with that, we will get out of initiative.
Finish. You remember this
Oh.
time.
When the music stops, you just feel this like relaxed. Like, not that
I
intense
don't think we
music.
should
where
actually relax ever at this point. So
yeah, I know, but it's a bit more relaxing. I'm not on fire, you know.
Alright. I would like
Nah.
to inspect this big one's body.
All right, so make a investigation check. Okay, so 5. It's a big lizard creature. It looks like it's not. It looks like a distant cousin of Slackjaw and the other lizard folk you saw before. Doesn't look anything like Resmir or any of the other draconic half dragons or dragonborns you've seen in your life. More subterranean. Smells really bad.
Does he have anything on him?
Probably the only thing he has on him is this weird kind of tribal necklace thing. It's like just out of bones and everything that he's just put together.
He's casting
Fair enough.
spells though.
He was casting spells.
Just means he's a magic user.
But is he a wizard? Harry.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go inspect over on this side.
You couldn't hold back, could you?
I couldn't. I tried.
It's just like Harry.
I tried so hard, but I couldn't hold it.
I know.
Alright, so, as you go over towards there, you see there's bundles and bundles of sticks and dead bones and a whole bunch of other crap that's laying down. That it looks more like a bit of a sleeping den. This corner.
Fair enough. Not much happening in this area.
Looks all pretty quiet. You can hear like the low wisps of flame coming from the northern chamber.
What's
I
up this
loot
way?
these 3 corpses that are, except for the one that's on fire.
As the fire's burning through that one, it eventually gets put out after about a minute. It just extinguishes itself.
Could I tell? Sorry, you can't.
As you go and look up there, make a perception check.
Me?
Belham. Yep.
Yep.
So besides from skulls, bones, animal hides, and a few weapons, you find actually a few of the orcish great axes down here. Hidden within this, one of the black silk hides is you see a chip of a ruby. Now, this small gem, though a chip, would still fetch a fair price, though you'd have to talk to Casimir to see how much it would.
Yeah, I know to grab any sort of gems.
You damn grabby hands.
To give to you, you dickface.
But yeah, you'd have to talk to Casimir to get it evaluated.
I'll give you
What's
mates
this?
rates on my consultations.
That is a small, haphazardly created hearth that's burning very low.
And nothing else up here apart from like weapons and stuff.
I see something there.
You see a bunch of hand axe, great axes, 2 shields, and not much else aside from that. There's a heap of straws, sticks, and bones. Make a bit of a nesting sleeping area.
Could I tell what kind of caster he was?
enough.
From his
Yeah, sure.
incantations and stuff?
Make a investigation or Arcana check. They're
Do
the
Arcana.
same. They're the same thing.
Pretty much.
Okay. So looking at it, you see that there wasn't any kind of spell book per se. There wasn't any. You don't think the necklace had any religious principle to it. You think it was more an innate casting, like
So
this
he's a
creature.
sorcerer.
This creature could summon the same way a sorcerer would or sorceress would.
It's like innate magical power.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess I'll go up to where Belvin was. Is Belvin still up there? Up here?
No, you see as you investigate, Belvin walks down past you as he's heading
Yeah.
towards the lower chamber.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm just wondering about.
Didn't you want me to go up there and investigate something?
I've got a ruby. Oh yeah, as I pass, I'm just like, I found a chipped ruby.
Was that it?
Do
There's
you-
nothing else?
You want a chip brew?
It's just a chipped ruby. I was just telling him I found it in the chamber over there. There's nothing else I could see, but maybe your eye could see something different.
Can I go take a look up there?
Absolutely.
Why
Belvin, do
wouldn't
you
you
go
be able
investigate? Yeah.
Go and investigate. Because if there's
Make
one
an
gem,
investigation check.
because if this is where they like sleep, this is where they like keep their treasure and stuff, right?
So make an investigation check. Belvin, if you're going down towards the southeast chamber, as you go down there, you see that it's more of another relaxing chamber. There's like haphazard nests and sleeping piles made, strewn filth and bone around the area. But Casimir, you see that there is something behind one of the dwarven-made shields that look very old. As you move the shield away, you see a small chest behind it.
Is that here?
Yes.
Cool. I will go up and have a look inside.
You see there's about maybe about 1,500 gold silver pieces in there.
You said gold first.
Just back up a little.
No,
How much?
silver. Silver. Nat one.
1,500 silver. Okay. Well, I'll put them in the cube.
As you pull your cube up and just vacuum it in. In swirling motion. Yeah. So
Cool.
the rest of you can confer in the safety of this chamber.
I
So
will
there was
tell-
nothing in those corpses.
I'll tell. There was
Nothing.
nothing else in this room or anything, right?
No.
Okay. And
Except
can I
for
have a-
warmth and fire.
Can I have a look at that gem as well?
Yeah, as you pull the gem out, because of your jeweler's tools, you can understand that this little chip of a ruby, small portion though it is, will probably fetch around 300 gold for it.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, looking around, you see this place is more akin to a nest for creatures, more than anything else, like just a haphazardly made living area for down around these southern areas.
Is there anything down here where I am?
Yeah, looks like there's discarded waste, some bones.
I found the toilet, did I?
You found the toilet. This room stinks most of all.
God.
Great job, Ikram. You did good.
I contributed to the team.
You're doing it.
So,
So there's nothing else?
nothing else you could really see within view.
Let's get out of here. Because it stinks, right?
It stinks.
We don't
The
want
entire
sleeping.
place stinks.
It's
You
like,
can
oh
f-
yeah, I forgot to say, everybody's poisoned because of how much it
Yeah,
stinks.
everyone is vomiting as you walk.
It's close to it.
I would have got a bit of cloth
Especially when
and
a couple of us
plugged
have
up my nose.
heightened smell.
Definitely would have plugged up my nose.
So as you guys come out of the chamber, it's still it's less stinky out in here in its natural river cavern formation. Where do you guys go now? There's
Where
a
can we go now?
Back to the
We got-
main chamber.
We gotta go back to where
Because
the door is.
there was the big open chamber, and then we went to the south end, but there's also like the north end of it.
Yeah, we've got where the
Guys,
door
basically-
is.
So can we just like sort of quickly backtrack? Because we've already searched all down here.
Can we just quick travel to the door,
Yeah.
please?
Can we fast travel, please?
So let me see if you can.
Loading
Let me see if
screen.
you can. It is. All right, 23.
So say just roll dice just to see if
Yeah.
anything happens.
Oh no, you die.
Oh yeah, sorry. You all fell into the water
It's like,
and died.
I was gonna roll for a travel check, but I used a nat one.
Okay, so
used
as you
4 nat ones.
as you guys get to Oh, I don't want to.
Not my
Don't want to move
bridge.
that.
No,
Not
my
the bridge. As the bridge is pretty much
Oh, is it?
deteriorated at this point.
It lasts for an hour. But yeah. I can make another
The,
one.
yeah,
Gonna
the
say, but
river
the
is
rushing
basically
water
washed
probably
away.
would have made it less if it's ice.
You guys see that although a bunch of rubble is over here, you think that with enough force. Well, actually, no, wrong spot.
Yeah, I just realized there's a path here.
So the rough stone wall has been crumbled down and broken down within this area, creating a bit of a barrier. With the loose rubble, you think it could be broken apart or mined.
Yeah, can I firebolt it to knock it down?
Firebolt probably won't have the same impact as a bludgeoning item that would be,
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I
or
have
like
a
a
hammer.
hammer or an axe.
I'm
but
just thinking like there's water in between, and it's meant to be pretty fast.
Can I just use? I'm just gonna fucking solve this problem. Bang.
Cast as a ritual. How many people does it affect? Up to 10. Cool.
Lasts
Does
an hour.
that work on moving water though?
Works on fucking acid. It should probably work on moving water.
It works
Okay,
on
I didn't
lava.
even read it.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus, and mama.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yep.
But
So
do your
with
feet
that,
melt?
you are able to, for everyone to walk across this water as if it was nothing.
Cool.
What if I wasn't willing?
You fall in the water and die.
All right. See ya.
No, I don't want to walk on water.
Yeah. Get taken.
All right. So as you guys come across, you do see these rough hewn stones. It looked like it has to be chipped away. Okay, so make attack rolls. I need you to roll damage.
All of us, or
Whoever's bludgeoning it.
Okay, 30 points left. Again.
oh Jesus.
Another
I don't
one.
know. Does this damage
Okay.
our items?
Another one.
As Belvin comes up with the warhammer and just bing, boom, dish, the rest of the stone wall falls apart and breaks away and leaves nothing but rubble, creating a passage out to the other side where the dwarven tombs were. You guys can safely walk over through into the dwarven room, and as you enter back into this chamber, you see the same kind of natural environment as you guys look out into this glimmerhain, this great cavern that glimmers with a faint phosphorus essence. The ceiling is nearly 15 feet over high. There's this 20-foot drop of a staircase just in front of you guys that you guys know that leads over to the far end of the chamber towards the door.
Let's
like
go
when-
into the door, guys.
It's like when you get to the end of a dungeon and they unlock a shortcut back to the start.
But that's when a
It was
boss
there the
appears.
entire time.
But that's when a boss appears right in front of the place we passed
Yeah.
before.
Well, we fought big lizard, dude.
But do we want to go to the door now?
well,
We have everything.
the door. We don't know the door
We
guy.
killed the
The weird
dwarves.
dwarves. We're looking for
dead.
treasure somewhere in this area, and we haven't really found. Because they weren't
We
looking.
found-
They weren't looking for coins though. They were looking for like some
Yeah.
objects.
Durgeddin's weapons, maybe.
We found some of
we
them, but
found.
not all of them.
Yeah, we found 2 of. Well, I mean, we've still got heaps of this cavern area to explore, so we've got to go down here anyway.
Up here.
Yeah, that way.
Should we take like a short rest or something? I don't know how
Nah.
everyone's on HP and stuff. Everyone looks pretty good actually.
I haven't been hit yet.
I
so-
wouldn't mind taking a rest just to get my spells back.
You need to take a
You
long
need
rest.
to have
though,
a
don't you?
long rest.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fucking
say,
do
you
we
need a
need
long rest for that,
Ikram
so
blowing all his spells.
I
Yeah, I got to give. Somebody can't see in the bloody dark. There's one of me big spells.
Wait, which spell slot is that?
All right.
Level two.
So, are you guys? How are you guys going to traverse the
Ikram.
natural slate rocky fungal floor
Next
cavern.
chance we get, put dark vision into my ring.
You have
Is
to
it a thing?
You gotta use Dimension Door then in the ring because that takes
Yeah,
up 4
yeah.
slots.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, next chance we get,
Okay.
you can put dark vision in my ring. So
Why are
So
we
what does that do?
whispering? So
Um,
he can use it whenever he wants.
Oh, cool.
that way
Casimir,
don't
you
think
know,
it's
with that powerful of a spell, you can Belvin could possibly traverse this entire cavern over towards where the door was himself.
Hey Belvin, do you want to randomly go in this direction? For a long way? Just tap the magic ring.
Just tap the ring.
Do we wanna go straight to the door, or do we wanna
I think we
go
should
up in this direction?
continue because we're still looking for what are they called? The bad guys. But we think they're down past the door, don't we? Resmir and the dragon.
All right, I will use Dimension Door to traverse this place then.
For just
As you, with another willing creature, can travel with him. As he holds his hands out, this
Wait,
arcane
so you're
arch
just
of
taking one of
purple
us?
energy appears. Only one person can travel with him willingly through the dimension
And I'm
door.
just gonna be like,
But what
I'll
if
catch
I'm
you on the other
unwilling? Does
side.
that mean I can also go with him?
No,
No.
you'll take force damage. You'd have
catch
to
you on
make
the
a.
other side.
But I'm a Jedi.
Wait. What did
I
I
don't know.
say about the
We'll
bark,
look up
mate?
the spell.
It's
Get
alright.
the bark.
So, who are you going to take with you as this arcane arch of purplish light, purplish white energy opens?
That's cool. Just take whoever.
Wait, why
I
are
was
we,
gonna
why are we
say,
splitting up?
I'm just gonna take who's next to me. So I'll just take Sandstorm.
But what? Wait,
Okay.
why are we splitting up?
I'm just checking. I'm checking the door,
But it's one way.
and you guys follow up. You know.
Okay, so as you step into the arch, you immediately peer over the other side to the brass adamantine door. The two switches and levers on the side. Casimir and Ikram, how are you guys going to traverse? Are you guys
Hey,
just gonna
son.
walk stealth
Do you want to go
or
for a
fly over?
milkshake?
I guess we better go home.
I'm going to teach you how to juggle.
Mm,
All right. So you guys just going to stealth across, or
yeah, I guess. Because there's fucking
Fuck, I got
monsters in here
nothing.
before,
Yeah.
all right?
and now our
Roll
tank's
stealth.
gone.
Hold on before you do that.
Too late.
I was gonna
Stop
play
blowing
pass
all
without
your
trace.
spells.
You still do that.
What if we need
Nah,
to
it's
fight
fine.
stuff?
Nah, he's already rolled stealth. Fuck him. If we get caught, it's
Alright.
your fault.
Roll stealth.
Alright, see ya.
Oh, that's alright.
Okay. So you guys traverse through the entirety of the Glimmerhaven cautiously,
Holy
and
shit.
knowing what was out there before, and then arrive to Belvin and Sandstorm, who've been patiently waiting for you.
Ready to use. the
Honestly,
key.
wouldn't give a fuck if they were unpatiently waiting for us.
As you stand
left
before
us.
this brass and adamantine door, you see that the northern switch, same as before, is flicked up in the up position, whereas the southern one is flicked up in the down. Both the switches do not have handles on them. They have this hexagonal slot.
Oh, this is that door that we've got no idea about that you guys
Needed
know
the
about.
key for, which is a Warhammer, no mole.
I've got the key.
So did we not want to
Alright.
actually look around the rest of this place? We're just going straight through the door?
I thought you
I'm
said
happy
we
with whatever.
Need to go do our thing.
I thought we were still looking around this place. Because there was stuff up here, I thought. Or like, at least
Wait.
more stuff to explore.
You guys also didn't check out the entirety of the top level too.
I think we're a bit.
There's
over
no.
this
Is there
cave.
any reason we can't open this door, have a quick peek, and then continue back where we came?
It's a one-way
Quick
door
peek.
Is it actually a one-way door?
that opens from both sides.
Who knows?
You're a fuck.
No, it's literally that.
I love it. Oh, yes.
All right, so
So it's a normal door.
as
Okay. All right.
That's one way to call a normal
So
door.
as a group, what do we want to do?
Well, I'm pretty sick of this cabin.
Yeah, true. This cabin has dragged on a bit.
But
It's been
there's
fucking
so
massive.
much to explore, though.
I know.
Is there? We have no idea because we can't retrack. We don't. Has anyone been writing a map down? Because when we move away from an area,
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have.
we don't
we haven't
see
been
what else.
north.
Actually, I had a thought. Can you do like a fog of war thing? So once you go through an area, it just doesn't go fully dark again.
That's if someone's been doing a map.
I don't know if
I
that's
guess.
possible in Roll20 because it'd be so useful.
well, yeah,
So you know if you're
it's
retracing
possible.
your steps.
Yeah, that's
It
the
is possible
problem.
if you trace a map.
Uh,
Yeah.
Wait, to know if we've been this way, is that what you're saying? Or
yeah,
Yeah,
so
there's
you know
no
if you've,
fog of war.
So you know if you've explored somewhere or not.
That way you can zoom out.
Because
and be
if
like,
you
"Oh,
zoom
yeah."
out, Rob, you don't really know where you're being because there's no
It's
evidence.
just black everywhere. Everywhere.
We just haven't been
out of
north.
curiosity, if I used this and started creating flowers everywhere, would that work? Or do they disappear after a certain time? Because it doesn't
You-
say anything.
As you bring your hands up around your side and look up to the cavern's roof, flowers begin to appear down and around his form and then spread out onto the ground. Vines and lovely little great blades of grass, flowers just blossom within this cavern of fungus and rock for all time until dead.
Ooh.
Forever until they die.
So is that kind of what you want, or do you want us to like sort of quickly trek back and relay
No.
everything?
fuck it.
done?
We needed to do that originally, kind of thing. It's too late now.
Let's just go through the doors.
Let's just do it. Like,
Get out of
Alright.
this fucking cabin.
So,
Well, we know
But
for
the
next
giant
time.
map
As-
tiles.
yeah,
prepared for
as
us.
you look onto the door,
yeah.
as you look at the door, you have the northern side that has the hexagonal slot in the up position. The southern side has the hexagonal slot in the down position. On the north side of the door, on this big double door, are two plates that have come off the door and are now connecting into the center of the door. There are two verses in Dwarvish, which read, "What can never be observed but it's," and that's the top. At the bottom one, there is, in the same Dwarven script, "Answer this and you." The southern side of the door looks completely flat and sealed, but the northern side has little hatches and switches that have come out of it and have connected.
Does your Warhammer say anything on it?
The shaft of the warhammer, you can see, is, once it gets down to around the pommel, is hexagonal in shape, and also the hammer itself is kind of in the same sort of shape and pattern, but way too big for the slots.
Oh, I mean, does it have any writing on it?
It does have a symbol of what looks to be a couple of crossed swords and then an anvil and then one big warhammer in the background of that.
Okay.
So you said the shaft.
So the Warhammer's not the key.
So the shaft
is what
is
you're
too
saying.
big for the slot, you said.
No, the hammer head is too big for the key.
But you said the
Shaft.
shaft is also hexagonal.
It is.
The
The
shaft
shaft is
is-
also hexagonal.
Would that be the right size for the slot?
You'd have to put it in and see. Because as Belva,
Stick
as
your
you bring
shaft
it
in the hole, Holmesy.
Make an investigation check there, Luke. There, Casimir.
17.
17, yeah, it looks like it would be a perfect fit.
Only way to find out.
Fucking mint.
As you put it in the lower section and then make a strength check to pull it into the up position there, Belvin.
Nice.
You hear gears grinding within it and then minute gears, all of you, within the door. From the southern door as well, two hatches then crack off and then combine together and then slide into the other panel of the door. You then see the same sort of emblem that is embedded on the warhammer and on the sword kind of light up in this grayish blue light, creating an emblem. Another two dwarven passage from the north and south side also have come to light, and you can now read the full verse on both tops. So at the very top, it reads, where is it? Oh no, I can't believe I lost it. This is the worst part.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be the best part?
Okay.
We
So-
now can't go through the door.
The top
Shit.
line, sorry about that. Top line reads, "What can never be observed, but its presence prevents from being seen." And the bottom line reads, "Answer this, and you shall be guided to the other side." Again, in full, both read, "What can never be observed, but its presence prevents from being seen." Sorry, tongue twister.
Say that again
Yeah,
for me.
can
Sorry.
you type that out? Because that doesn't make
Oh, yeah.
sense to me when you say it.
Just type it in the.
Yep.
Yeah.
What can never
Roll20.
be observed, but its presence prevents from being seen.
Fuck. I was gonna say like the future, but you can see that with spells and shit.
Okay. What can never be observed, but its presence prevents from being seen? Darkness?
You see
Ooh.
blue grey light illuminates to a bright blue. And there's a and both the doors open.
You are
That
a
was some
wise
good-
one, Casimir.
That was some good
Nice.
Googling, Holmes.
Good Google it.
Alright, I'm going to Google it now and actually see if anything comes up.
Yeah, just go to your tabs and then go to history.
What can be
Last thing
observed?
closed.
Oh, it is actually off something. I thought Kyle came up with it.
Probably.
Pretty good. Good guess
Apparently,
though.
it's in The Legend of Grimrock 2 in Oral's Crypt. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Nice one.
Hey, mate, you're a genius.
I didn't actually Google it though. Like before.
Obviously.
I know, mate. I was just giving you shit.
Do we make our way through, guys?
Calm down.
Okay, and as the door slides open, the adamantine door,
Do I
You
get
see-
the hammer?
yeah, you can pull it out. You see two very similar hexagonal slot mechanisms on the other side as you enter in through on the walls as well. And both of those seem to be in the up position as well as you guys enter through. You see this staircase as well once you enter into this chamber, this passageway that leads down and descends into darkness.
Darkness.
Darkness is our friend.
My old
Is everybody
friend.
ready?
We bravely head into the darkness.
Have you
Let's do
still got
this.
dark vision, Belvin?
Yeah, 8 hours,
It's
mate.
gone for ages.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It is starting to get late.
It's a dead end. It's a dead end, guys.
The door closes, and then we suffocate.
As you descend down the long flight of stone-cut stairs, perfectly shaped, you see as this stairs end. You descend down probably about 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to move you guys really quick.
As a person that can't see dark vision, when I give you dark vision and you go to sleep or you shut your eyes, is that like a weird trippy sensation for you, or?
No, I feel like it'd be the same as when you guys close your eyes.
Yeah, but I don't know what what it normally
because
looks
I have
like.
dark vision.
Because-
I see my eyelids
Yeah.
really clearly.
Yeah.
That'd be so
Okay.
creepy.
Like when you close your eyes, you Yeah, you see the inside of your eyelid? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
I don't know where you
Yeah,
meant
mate.
this, Carl.
Oh no, I was
So-
wondering if it'd be a weird sensation for you because you're not used to it.
So, hey, welcome to the Stream RPG Lab. As you come down the stairs at the end of an entrance to an octagonal chamber, the floor is inlaid with cracks, dusty blue tiles, and the walls are dressed with polished marble. 3 cast bronze statues, almost 10 feet tall, stand by the west, north, and east walls. Each depict each of these depict an armed dwarf. The eastern and western one carries one axe and carries one axe and a shield, though the northern one carries 2 axes within its hands. The ceiling rises to a dome almost 30 feet above the floor. From somewhere off in the distance through the walls of the cave, you can hear the faint ringing of a hammer on an anvil. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh shit!
Cool.
Ting,
Tension
ting,
builds.
ting. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I am Dragons and Cats, and this is our Dragon Brew D&D game that we run 100% for charity, featuring Movember this month. And we all try to grow some mows. So we'll be back next week on Tuesday from 8 o'clock to maybe 11:30. We'll see what happens. But we also have a nice little Discord channel happening now. So if you want to scroll down into the link on the doobly-doop, check us on out down there. We will be back next week, and we'll probably be talking some BS within that as well. And through there, we'll bring up some topics, and we can introduce you a bit more to our players and everybody else as well. But yeah, thank you for hanging out and chat and enjoying the show. Till next time, keep rolling 20s. See you later.
Peace.
Yeah.
Also, if you have any suggestions to improve the stream or the game overall, please put that in the Discord. There's a section for it.
Thank you very much. All right.
Catch you later.
Bye.
See you later.